Assalamu alaikum badingol jiberal be dorani dunia kono ka fale ko of course welcome to yet another Bankola Kuwo mi yalan ka fako programme lo min kana nan arjumo juma kabot 6 p.m. kata 7 p.m. ka politician wal samana of course sometimes from Nka minister samanan na mi yalan ka fako stakeholders along we discuss about issues pressing issues happening in the country and be na kachabe interesting like back in the studio kono na ko mala nyamen drong with me here is of course UDP la baramal bem fejan and of course NPP fanana mol mi yalan ka fako basically but a combo is more of a combo is so political long kula mi yalan ka fako is our daily life but the namalan ku kala bawe ko chokore ka dia olol dagono ngan gentleman ol bla fongoli fong introduce and then nga dia mo akatanya na fanal katal dem biabe wol kono bawo na hakilo ba kanu last week nga interview kanu combo is na deputy min kata Abdou Sodi nga interview no ay kumodol banke ka ke ko dari lo miat na bota UDP ka fota NPP ma anding he claimed ko fanang he has been undermined when he was in UDP and then mol bijan mliana ka foko they also have something to actually clarify that thing. We will see what will actually unfold. So jandim be kukela let me allow them to of course introduce themselves here from Moletulan Jumaldi and of course what's their portfolios. Assalamu alaikum gentlemen.
Alaikum salam.
Enem barange ja Bankola Kuwo.
Okay.
So di ma fono mole anen etulam Jumadi.
Yo ndelon lamin jayti faraba banta. Ndelon kafuta wot la kiamanoti.
Good. Lamina Baraka Baki. And now to Honorable Ibrahima Cisse, the current chairman of UDP Kombo East District. If I say Kalimadan Tamfai Mol, can you tell us Malang Ibrahima?
Baraka Baki Buba Contanta, Kana Bengoto Jang, Kakacha Politicola, Bankola Nyato Talo. And to me Ibrahima Cisse, Intelamu UDP la chairman Kombo East intending.
Good, Olam Tonyati, and then of course to Abajinka, the former chairman or ex. I defected at the NPP. You can also tell us Jumalong Abajinka.
Thank you very much. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ninga masatalla tentu benna ulula flol be tentu la. Memuruna kana former party members wal mini alonko mo UDP kolte ke konton ke tentu ke jay. Ka masatalla fanan dane nimene UDP manyola kabre 1996 ala talla yata kadwe be ala mama masatalla se ka foroke na constituency kiama non seta men noto men kida tomon si seti be duala fo ala mala talla se ka farne nema kay na badimo do be mbalajan na honorable wolam do sa adressé na place auto comme is UDP Ibrahima Cisse honorable ba konton na bake
okay, and gentleman if I see to for no mole and it like Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Comme alia mo nyamen dron aslang namanan time o westa dron ngadung kacha nyim kono bari na nyinin kar flow bitala mia right now wala bekala honorable Ibrahima Cisse because not long ago yenyim place on assume when you assume this position yemul netra je bawo place kutolom dal I can say and then some people left and you were trusted to actually replace them. Birare fe gap taraje bang wala la fara taraje wala comme e lolle bi wala akinna you came in, can you take us through that?
Abarka Bake Bua Modu Kai sorry Abarka Modu Ju ka bring ala nata place o karfanda Kombo is banko kanje ka ke UDP la chairman o timi alon ko nseita lamin bajingala nota atela no mun na chairman de baratela fana nata na resign kata kafu NPP ma otumo long executive ning militant sol be nata kambe nyin nako kaji ko ye place o karfanna nyin kamala nsa do ko ke no nyami ka politiko yurwandi Kombo is UDP la karola alhamdulillah jones ala tentu dron ka bringa place wuta kata nyaaw nyama ntamu kilinnet baw do ko lalle be mbo executive fo ni yaji be executive fo katala fo mo akala fi mo wansila wallahi siya wot so bare ni kata chairman or dan min ete mu nyaton ko de bare doku lal be bulle bare na nyaton ko yakoton doku nyol mu mebe en nena man taji man e man saba e benfe be nyoma ko le kaje ko nga politiko nga akafuno mbe studio minto ka yuru wandino na karola ba politiko mu nombalet
yes
ni e kilin soto doron amu kafun dangolete so ndato kulle kono kaje ko nga dungo ni finto ke Kombo is kaje ko nga UDP bambandino Kombo is nyami wala ketan na sim falti mi ko ngita ka bir nga place nyinta
good bawo place nyin mo lebe nun jeje nete kanana right and now when you came in come yafanya me political you go for numbers I mean how could you assess former chairman of Mialan Kafako wala ben njolete mi Jose how could you rate his performance when it comes to the principles of the party within Kombo is
the chairman mimbe nunje mimkera bajingati ala ko tunya ala katuku wartal no ala katuku warta aka fintile aka dunga aka fintile aka make sure ay mol kafum kam bare yalon inni mobe nyoka nyaonya hanni ya tata wota tinala yafo ko karim manyena tala ala ta malla fala no ante fon personnel ngani nin kala mina atne tata ala ta num follow ay min fonya konye ko manta akonye resign tala nganna membership le sendi ala ta follow to nala conversation ota wole itindina so ayatin nalle mani ato nun ko odo bajinga aben fele kamuta place le sendi nyin kamala tumando ko ya ko dol fo kabirin nata kalamuta ko ala fandanta MPP la ka bara ala ko to nyante conversation be abe like neutral la resign tala nyin kamala a mantra jam fananta do ay parti di ya sendil anim place woni ay wo sendil ngani kanu wala lan kay bare ila resignation auto ye parti di ya sendil ngay andum ni place wala sendi nte muy la dindi wonde mbo contane na bake kaje ko oto bajinga ay place wala sendi nyin kamal tumando ko liya dol ay place wala mana sini barala UDP di ya bi jele bare ngay ye place wala sendi le amanda wala e parti di fana ya sendi le wow ya famle ngay ko say abe nyaadi le akonye ko ha nyin kay ndafa ke gele manet dronga tran fay dronga independent wala keta jabiro tinga min soto abulo
wow now to bajinga memurla ne kan nyata do man inshallah right memurla fanan kan bajinga comme ya fonu nyame you tendered your resignation your party nyimbula you feel like you want to remain independent but all of a sudden ngaje ko you defected to NPP anila MP on your phone. You understand? What actually triggered them? What is the reason behind the UDP? Because Keke chairman or Manka Palace in the party. Sakatuma Kombo is be already nyame. What are some of the things that actually triggered the move?
Very good. Abaraka Bagelo in Carola. Mo Senandila Langalonko, na Honorable Ibrahim Ashise, Akijola Afara. Because inter Nana letter of Save on the 23rd of February.
Okay.
Anu ngamen tandije wala mnyente ko ngam fonyo na palace wala le ngam fonyo patriote le.
Okay.
Letter of bije ngasen andije le frère. Ko ngam fonyo patriote le ngam fonyo na palace le.
Okay.
Akonya bari he woko enterem bakale. Ise fonyo na palace ro bari manya ne fonyo na patriote on kai ko ngam fonyo belet. Akonya silam fo jida mun tolo ton kai ko mantar la do follow but at the moment pour katara UDP Kombo is ne wole do ko ke no bunda so no wati na ngane letero safa pour kam fo UDP na place wala ani na position.
Okay. I want to ask, a follow-up question will come in. Like, come ngamin fo jikole bi jawla na yo chairman ya indila UDP or Kombo is right. Bidding Palace on assume. What are some of the developments UDP la party within Kombo is?
Thank you very much. Ntanga UDP la Palace Kenya men Kombo is na position waro kono. Kiaman tije men nene yake.
What are those things?
Thank you very much. Ndele mwote mea lonko nga peace sabati ndinda maltem. Ni constituency sabobe. Nga committee ol lendije committee ol mini ya lonko. Nge sasle word pour sa kata ikele report o tay ka samana executive ngalo mune problème o be kere ntele ngoke Kombo is murunta ko ke ntele nga timo londi Kombo is me alon ko ka fa organizing committee nketere kiamano again pour ka je ko politiko la ko do ku nya Kombo is kono pour ka be do ku ay tanen silola lafta la nyame nga soto wo nya ntele fonan kita moti me alon ko kiamado ka fon nyini Kombo is a moti je executive kono a kiama nana man sije ngamenke men nana yake
e ka fon so nyini nyaade
very good nga hada ma den kendo la soto because ngalon ko napati sombo man warano woto mombe UDP mbika kodo soto nebul but I have friends outside diasporas individual men yalon ko be Kombo is kono nka diamul wolle pour ka tandila ko lafta kan napati sembentu ya Kombo is kono ja
and they equally belong to UDP right wala
yes insa fo no ko dolbe UDP da ba dol mantra UDP
okay
dol men mantra UDP a kuntan ni tema ni la hadama ya kenyal honorable sobe no wala kono wata manna UDP folo pour ka je ko ka Kombo es makoy Kombo es di yakan a ta manna party level yes
okay say ye nyimbe ke UDP comme nga fa nyami kiaman ya manke place ndedi all of a sudden you tender the resignation but hansa man dalilo ko mole mulat na fodum UDP bet pati samba kanu nyami hotuma wala man diete bang waranto yaajale ko silang watul sita pour ka falem bang we just want to know dalilo jumayat nak ite UDP bula because ya fa janko biri benun kiaman yala je you made so many organizing committees to me yala ka fa ko yata like a peace reinstate among themselves you understand so after doing all those things you decided to resign munem dalilo
nga kiamano min jose men geta tombon sisete kabiri nga député kele fo nga soto men geta honorable Abdou Sow wa honorable Abdou Sow ananya UDP parti kono ntel folo mo moti me alon ko balantara mana nam balantara ntara UDP la bureau to men geta mandina bati wala ko mboys la bureau bati
okay
mobe kamenta nga tombondro ke nga lamin konta nga wala tombo kabiri nga lamin konta tombo atara ko mbadi mala bantala mane man kafar kala wala tuba ko ta alkalot
okay
wosuto na executive members o dol futatanna pour ka tandina ko tombondro min kita biroto lefta wala burkala akada nyo sabu batin nete man ko ne mun bo wonola iko lamin konta nin ko mbakila na candidate nte win ko muna nante win o to salon ko man do ko ke nyanta menkala iko nyono nga mol nyinin kale ko te carte fayla ko sila alhamone munemo iko nyoko hamo mente wala mnyinte ko ngata ka appeal honorable Abdou Sow pour ka je ko ate drone na sikeno winin candidate de pour kana fonda siran la Kombo isja badinga lamin kontata nta win nko no atakela ndikili ne balanda fonga executive dol call ning ka futara wot ke amano fon lamin jay abo mol la kon pour que call ka tandi la ko honorable Sow manta tala iko ngata nadata honorable Sow nsita na besita badembo kabim futata ya ngana kumo danta ko lafta pour que tata yake nyonon candidate to UDP ako khani ay mofula nem ako penku fofu na bijele baba bojam bije mana naltita woliya alni wol be meta UDP nkaay no ma woli jengeteleji abadi ngol manson nkoy ko albe sonnale because ntemu ñun korda de ngolati kunum balantale pour ka je ko ay kenyin député bare bin sontale because mo na executive for mol sontale ko e batel tombon nabe kala widin candidate to anno to mbala la nyokanne ngaje ko ay wen
okay
nado honorable Sota pour ka kenna candidate
okay make question do dile la bari Mr. Njai he made mention ko beri ko kolni bebe caring he reached out to you right if finance commanding how did the things transpire having for the
yo mina kumo fola mi yalon ka be senela set bajinga de kadamen to foko Abdou Sow to letata yan kon ngata nga handpick to nyanteng Abdou Sow ndela nga si UDP nde billahi wallahi tallahi ndela nga si UDP nde ndela nga kaja lungo don ka son kala fo nga kala fla nyone nafa na duna dinolo bantel nga si UDP abdu so ente kol suto la ko alafta place ni na bar former député konta akana kalamuta
wow
billahi wallahi tallahi ayam famara fati kol wol bebe janne de man fa folo de ay bala musa dabo kol lum folo min bita abdu so ya bajin katije nte mfamara fati bala musa dabo ndole tata je because ñun ente kol lay ko ñako ya be fo ñun ko ya fom fana enne because ya bil lafta tala je lan ko no problem wol wultana wato mena kanale abdu so ente kol ako ñam famara ñol ko kana janga ko ñe bamba na nan because italen si UDP billahi wallahi tallahi nada wolunte famara fati anin bala musa ndol mo sabo bajin katije
wow
nsitan kacada abdu sola bungo kono aya koto ko Dakar o ko ñam malla fali abdu selen ali bo koto ngay no ndolde abdu selen na bo koto yawna sanne a koto ko Dakar fa jangin tol kana a badumul kabrin jara piram bontoje bungo fatal tep ay kamem fo abdu so an pikla to nyantende abdu solente kol suto akala to place ro bar lamin FM konta kana kalamuta
okay
ay wala fom famara fati ala fo bala musa daboy ka fo kon abdu kontole alta baba bo jalta kare be man soto
wow Abdu Yitandiko, I had an exclusive interview with him last week, I guess. I attended UDP Latinoma. You know, they attempted to actually have him on 2 occasions. Akono, Akohani. You understand? Oh, Niwa Fanambekela. UDP, the executive needs to go. Kayatandi Kontalako, that was the former MP. Purwe Sonko, our candidate, I endorse. You understand? So when you said ko Abdullah Palaso and this guy is also saying near UDP Abdullah at the time is because Abdul is a winning candidate. One may wonder. Abdul stood as an independent way back in 2016, 17, excuse me. He could not win. So
1,000 voters.
Exactly. Now, what made you think ko Abdul is a winning candidate at the time?
Thank you very much. Neaje ko Abdul kita winning candidate. Nte mafo. Itol leaf.
Itol Jamal?
Itol executive for ataka nyimmen fota.
Including him?
Including him. Because muna atinanko including him. Ma nyinin kala fo. UDP la biroto menkita mandi na bad. Fo tombondiro la manke jeba. Tombondiro kita je me alonko yelamin kontala tombo.
Okay.
And majority based on ta wala ko yelamin kontala tombo. Muna abduso to silaje. Woto nin atara ko abduso kita je woto nyulle parti jamfa.
Okay.
Nyulle parti jamfa wo jamfa ngawle shooter la karol. Kabirinte nata kake kiamanot. Nga lonko ntete kelo kela pour abdu soisi kombo isla siranka anu kabrimbe campaign kela nga campaign ke menna wala mninko abdu so kombo is executive o be campaign o kangol ko mba fulal ko abdu so kombo ist anu kombo isla rawno kono nte da malam moti me alon ka UDP flako city namase mabal munati nanka oke wala mninti ko pour un sa foko abdu so kombo is nga campaign ke wala pour un sa mol sotono. So nata biya ta katandinte la ko abdu sole tol noma atere ko moli yele tombonto ke lamin kontala already o don batande la ko still nga jam famin jalla karola abdu so fane o jam fala jalla karola annunte sonna wala ñene kitani la problème because the problem is ite mo kala député already yekelo ke fa kata député ite ko mi political party let and you always need plus political party need plus. First complaint on min natante kan wala mnyenti ko kaje ko abdu so NPP ko le kataya ani GDC ko nko fo ayatul bayje le ba.
When do you start receiving those informations?
Very good. No information on soto since kabiri wato menna abdu so resumed in office mol kataya nsunda kiamani ala sign complaint ol kanankan katandina ko kiaman Feka crossroad keleba ko NPP ko le kata abdu soya.
Now, Nico Molko Foy, can you be specific and name names? Milialan Kafoko, they have reported this thing to you.
I can tell you ko executive for Bele Kafo. First, Nil Lamin Jaifa, Lamin Diba, Mfamara Fati. You understand? Nyule akuota ka report to executive.
Okay.
Yakalamda. Kabiri ako report je. Nko nyimmanke kuti me alonko mo nyanta bulo fon tilina wala because political party ni lafta yurwa mole binale kan isa je so mol conventional ye dundu no la patriote nko anno mol min kanaje despite the fact ko be NPP la no bar atol malon to le political training kono wole carte fay Abdou Soyel pour ka je ko ay win because kuro mi ya lon ko adandanta Kombo e sate o sate ntene nyina adanda
okay
so nte mi ya lon ko ase kiaman nka dum mol kan pour que contact pour que carte fay Abdou Soyel wol dol manke UDP ko to wosi abata
wol ka juma le support NPP
wol ka NPP le support kata APRC not coalition
now
ñu bele carte fay Abdou Soyel
I want to comment there right UDP ning NPP ning other political party albeka nyo saba numbers lela right saying let's say nintabe NPP nyimbe UDP right ite kata sima wala UDP goya nintabe NPP how do you think ko nte how would I feel imamera majala ko nying alafta kanna mole tambulu wala kom there is more to it on the ground because UDP from principle level in as much as Abdou is the MP UDP from their own principle law so ngam executive level ni gale o crossiro jaje ko probably maybe the way or the manner yaje kapita ka nyame they feel like ne is supposed to go that way imamera they right to actually summon him or to actually have discussions with him around these issues ka address as a chairman at the time
left remember for le momo membe Kombo is kabirin campaign bekela akere na voice jamal
ngani ninka
Abdou Sofu Kombo is now understand beko asude talako a lot of UDP la ticket
yeah but remember he wasn't the only candidate
yes okay. He's not only the candidate but what we are campaigning wato nka memfo wala mnyende ko Abdou Sofu Kombo is because muna atina anem menu lota je moli ya tele long yala doko long katambi wolti because mole mate me alon ko janna ka dum han independent yala ay kata ko minke mole Kombo is mo be wojel andu be ya sutel so wala tina ngaje ko woton tolla campaign trail me menke laje wala Abdou Sofu Kombo is you understand
okay
anu ni atara ko carte fayta sain fa banda carte fay dole kana muna nyanta kala do koti wala mnyanti ko bawu sen dabo ay message o men diala na celebration lungola akayete gagnetal but right now sa foy ko iman gagné mune be gagnendi la wala mnyanti ko ila kansulol min ya lonko be janni wot saboto ya make so yewolta ye gagnandi so bol gagnandi la no nyaadi le ni atara ko amam modol ta pour que kacandi ke lafindi o patiola atela kuoka so this is why ngatandi la ko ni momo kanaje amatol bayje so ala lonko abo mari kacandi kanne pour ka je ko asa lafindi no patiola nyame bayri patio ni kabir Abdou So nata je as an honorable ay UDP fon su symbole le because of it can même for control mu tribalist or letunum by then inata je ko Abdou Sota and Abdou So mu flawed so one other Kenya big advantage the whole West Coast fan kono hani UDP party kono fonka voice out
I think that's a wrong perception of an ordinary layman Gambian thinking ko this particular party can enter based on tribal lines or sentiments. It should be out of our politics.
Imam mo time wole ka ke politiko ti NPP ka memfono because of munati na message on nata ke ba min botan tol kono no dembo by force wole o message on fintindi no so o message o pour ntol nga o message o tanga ku ka tandi ko mentality nyanta bola mol kono le
Okay.
ya understand
Exactly,
no wole ke campaign round pour ka je ko woto Abdou So mum mole te me alon ko is right pour ayna UDP.
Good. After I will come to ask Biria Fakor, he's the right guy to actually salvage UDP in Kombo East. He will, of course, tell me some of his development projects he has
Thank
brought
you very
to,
much.
in Kombo East.
Now,
Honorable Ibrahim Sise, yenyi mo la kumol mem foja, all right? And ngamera ko, if that is anything to go by, like Moldekata Abduya, partying more like, and then they started reporting issues at the, Kabonang, the executive level. I think the executive themselves can actually handle that thing. Is it anything to go by, or do you have an objection to that?
Okay, fine. Abaraka Bake, Job, mbe min follow address the wolong. I mean for ko atel muchi amano to know. ate manke nun chairman o to kabirin ba Abdou Tombonna
okay
Abdou Tombondin kola ngala campaign o beke ala nata nake gagné lati otumolo ndata congress la ate Tombonta woto become a chairman I mean fana alud kafuko atele keta organizing committee la sababoti ka londe executive wala londe and we select him ka ke organizing committee la chairman oti
okay
yeah family just let me learn
right yeah
kabri mu me be keta in discussion on be ba kere when the matter of selection came up now we have to find a candidate or you have to open for applications but then political kulo jama katama jena yala nga fele ko he was in the chairman ate malum be kere no ate man chairman de Abdou Ganyerin kola ndara congress la nationwide constituencies UDP nationwide what time mo latenar na ke chairman so ibajala ko Abdou Ganyerin kola ani therefore Abdullah selection time o nita make chairman do tita fendon na
right
ya family so kabirin wo mu me bekera Abdou narna gagné bar kabirin ba Abdou Tombonna ya lo harba dingo isela la fo itandino
yes
andu molle betarle buli isela la fo itandino no minolla ya family nela la fo itandi ko mbe nyim place mbe la fringala andu let's take note of this Abdou became how to call a UDP member even well before 2021 presidential election.
okay
Almost 1 year before even presidential election. Ni ba usheni ko tenting. It doesn't mean ko kukotenma. Hakili maya long political la fandown. But do not take that as an advantage kafoko ete ganyeta parerion then what anyhow you want to behave or you want to live, you live by that. It's wrong. And that type of majority people are trying to inculcate in them is affecting the entire country. Yeah, family. So now let's come back to this. Nakoko UDP executive in Kombo is Manyo Mutano. Omanke kumalorinde. Na nyo mutale andunga make sure na kango ninga minfo. Anybody who should act on that. Yeah. Nina the Kombo is la UDP la executive la. We have one of the vibrant executive committee, members in UDP when you go to Kombo is. Even UDP executive bureau knew that. Kunyula executive to be candid, they are so much compacted. Okay, selection are coming for. Coming ko ateba kontale, omutonya ateba kontale. Ya family. But ni fenki atondinga ye manikolka kumakilene foi koko. Alanga kari tombo nga kari tambinne. Tombo ndirola wotide. Baranga kari murundije, womu kari fanana katakuwolide. And what are we looking at? Development of Kombo is
performance-wise.
Ni Abdou nata na ni hormone mbunyala kuloko nako. Plaso mimbije ni ya tara. Alba dila modo lan bala fila. Afan karfa kilin. Afan karfa fulala. Afan karfa sabal. And in politics, was accepted. Kefan karfa. Ido kunyolla.
That's right.
Abdou ben konole. Plaso ni ya tara mo kotenti je nyanta dila minna. Ne amanke hasidiyati. Wala amanke komi kon nyanta Abdou jawyala. Woto muna ba tinda lamba Abdou balla place wala ni atata already ata request nganyina fa en kay ko nte place o dile la wonya amade place o mimu bunya place o nyenta sile nga kacha pour nga nyuma ko be nyuma ko no yalla ngani fana me futala alfal mal
Yeah.
pour nga ila ko nying anin tol fana na ko nying abunya na hormo nga sik nga di alfal watu mo mu mebe nyama ke chiamante de ka watu mo after election o mansi Nia Abdou Kachatale, another family mu maybe, nga itandi la ko, ninsi lombela Afrika Abdullah itamin.
In his house, right?
Yes. Kabingo wa itandara. Ala family, ala mero ya object le because Abdul made several attempts independent eko ala nafulu be kasara de jela family wala Kumbo, and that's true. Political mandia, you are going in and out pour your fund sponsor as an independent ekala nafulu kasara that this was their cry.
Okay.
Ala mero nata nyin kuma kan la ila muso dol be soko na wala la muske ba nyin de wala kuma kan sindi molla bare jannim be kumo nyin jabila Abdou fon nata itandi akoy no nyim manke wo ko sifati akoy jiko bi jere.
Okay.
O kumo tol man na wo jabino because a telephone intercept.
Okay.
So nim family be nata kabin Abdou yal kumo la nata family la mani yan ko eko al silanta min na ngajela andum alla dimbalo alla korelo alla silanda mu minti ngajel nga fahamle nko ko bar niya tara gagné ben tol bultete la kono mbabdu gagné la ba niya tara fana alla ka mo gagné andu abdum gagné la tumanda ba gagné la inshallah ba niya tara jamfa nyanta bolan tol le bala nyin kamalanta sponsor la nta fendu na kundo pour nyin kamala ay kasaro shoto walla nta mako la nyin kamay kasaro shoto o bete aka min fana fuko e ka campaign ke Ex-Udp Kombo is every campaign or every party you must have your slogan.
Yes.
And it's very important the slogan and then the militants don't mix that with the party principles.
Yes.
Party have a principle.
That's right.
Your slogan and party principles, these principles allows you to come with a slogan. But that doesn't mean that slogan should defy the principles. Kabiri nara Abdou hanna trago ninga kije ale fonsa jaka funga bonde. I noticed that nga go baratu nga jinale ale fonsa je ale akija ka bonde la kunya Abdou ko yalo ne yalo modo nga hey look an nga nyinkije this is entertainment.
Yeah.
That is an entertainment. Guy, let's just put it there and then we go.
Okay.
Guy, it doesn't mean ko ale fonsa je wala Abdou Wafi wala forsa Abdou Danfon. Guy, that's not. Ndela moto bara Abdou saw the picture al flago ni UDP flago tarta jele 6 months 7 months even after the carte fayo laba mol kan sude ni wol
Okay.
na moto bal mol kan sude ni wol because mina keta we know that Abdou so ntolle nga itambinde bar manya na sila nga bulay dan fo our first discussion nga min soto perhaps it will bole jele ko jamfalo
Okay.
nga Abdou kachandi len kay ko emun na molet and yella hidole di Kombo sin kolle particular hido di bare mimmu candidate mol ko le jibe.
That's true.
Ni Abdou Soman successfully ba ko ay Abdou ya Abdou bulale e bona fona. But to make sure that Abdou succeed anum fanang I murunang vie for the second term woto wanya ke Abdou do ko ngamra nga selection all fo nga tombo nga kije nga alawa nata ji bara sa Abdou murun na nyanda kel Abdou kata ko.
That's right.
Then we don't want him to fail. Nga kajan ninka ko science nyin. But there are other things after I will highlight that too.
Okay.
From this point I stopped. So I can give you the
Thank you very much. I even wanted to come in, but then now Abdou made several claims during the interview, which were very strange. That during his campaign, he himself served as his own campaign manager. You understand? I think UDP as a party should be better of that. Mandraka ablok mo lama yan right? I hope you understand. Okay. Good. Now that you actually still I'm still question killing it will still come back because you haven't given any reason as to why you left UDP. You were just telling some of the issues that were happening there, right? Exactly, same.
Yeah.
To the gentleman, you've been Omar Jabang. Thank you very much, Mr. Jabang. Nyung be keta ifana nyalal, right? Exactly. Now, give us your okay.
Abdou so keta moleti mi alon kom kafunyo malom na dinding alom do mal. Be ko to fele sire nyilla min jay.
Okay.
La mine kuma fo koti je min fo tam koma Abdou Kuwo.
Okay.
Kanan defan kan ne ka fonye Abdou dugara ne dani Abdou na yidi. Nkaya binala wato man si. Bari Abdullah ke candidate odi. UDP le nata Abdou Noma pour ka londi. 3 good occasions. Follow manke nyalantele candidate. Abuka kumo fonko. Hande ndata fonyele ka sile yembatu. Ani baw sen binala wato minna. same thing. I entered a phone. He was calling, binale, I have to come, Masi. He said there.
Okay.
Abdul independent candidate, UDP letting up to 2026, former Carte 5, I'm a UDP member. And that Congress after 2017 parliamentary, in that Congress, how was the campaign chairman for UDP? You understand? But in Bitaka Nyaming, I attend in Sabata completely.
Okay.
In Sabata, and concentrate on the business. Abdumuna didn't know it. Nabenyoka what. You understand? Bau saying Nata Abdukan, a Kai left it a Puria Kafuma. But Niman Kafuma Hanim being a Namol Karafela. Non Karafasila.
Okay. Okay,
Work at a bondoleti, Abdusola Bunko, and suit all a phone. And in Bochi, the Canyola Nata Kada Sana Jawaranyo. You know, it's only Nata. You understand? We accept 2016, 2021 election on Nata. Nakata Kuoke, Nyama. We were moving Nyama sometimes. Nkanyim fintin le suit on Nakata. Kafuta Mol, presidential, Kajeko Ba Useni win. That up to a position, Kodiko not again a problem with Abdiala Cordala Wafi. Kakodo Bondi, Pur Kaje Ba Useni win.
Nala Corda Memondo.
Member Bondo.
Okay.
Cordamba will Bonda Sabasile. I killing all the Wafi Filo Mafala, Pur Kajeko. I mole sponsor, I do mole kankadiamu mole a Jacoba Useni win. Halaman now okay. Halaman now okay, not a parliamentary. It had a selection already. Yung konte konye konga kontale tombo. Because UDP and Yinne Fukoila candidate or candidate. Me ya lonko amam pati jamfa. Ote nyanta ole sendi laje. Abe be dani la puyo womari tuje.
UDP, where are they looking at individual performance in their respective constituencies or districts, or for just because whole million they've been loyal to the party?
Yes,
because these are
mean they are loyal to the party.
So we want to track a performance wise Jibe at that.
No, I'm all Jibe then. I'm all Jibe. Information on him not. I'm all Jibe. Ni information le nata kon na poli na MP mini alo imam party Jibe, imam party Jamfa, I'll retain. So you need our selection like very selection okay Abdullah Tombo Ninte di molo ba junne ya fonye kontolunga nyine Tombo lamin kontale Tombo mbije suto abdi anko libe minka empele soko non kayente ambatande back anim boronat akonye mfamara nyol natan kanele mfamara fati bala anin lamin diba iko he left a prumake candidate. Akonye barialo ni woman told see UDP. Minen see UDP to add value. But coming kanake la plaso nyo sabaka plaso ta. Woman see je mammeje mol meta jere. Akonye baringa nyinne foye ko pengu fofana bijere. Murunda ko renke ngoy baba nyoldu. Because mol bina mira la ko place ko wolen si patito. Hikaye non dolnga na assessment kele ngaje ko Kombo is dingol ko ni ite kontala performance man bete ya imanta elekla again andu ngaje ko itala winning candidate so ndol nate ka wol according to Abdu Yemen Fon amanso itata they came again amanso itata sabanjang anindele tata kasamas katan tela ko ja ndela ko kaja yes
Okay, now I want to come right during that whole process. Jumala campaign manager at the time in Kombo is.
Memo campaign manager at the time
for UDP. Yeah.
I don't know because we relaxed the political economy completely after 2017. They relaxed it completely in Benadogwal.
Now, was it Femantranonka Abdullah follow bang while UDP the follow at some point, and we'll also come to your defection to
at that time
to NPP because
at that time. Okay. Abdul was not doing politics.
Okay.
He was doing business at a construction level at the university. Yeah, understand.
Okay.
Then Abdiyam Fenang Bruma assist. I can't jole no monthly. Not that we are doing politics or any other thing. He was paying me monthly. Because mbena doko langan doko bula. Nabo doko kandemin data for around 1 year, 2 months. You know.
Okay. Now, Honorable Sise, can you actually clarify this part? Who was the campaign manager during Abdul's campaign?
Very good. Very good. Like first, Mbami Senian Lawolong, but Umar Jaban was not an UDP member as per the time Abdul was coming.
Okay.
Yeah, family.
So Abdullah
na wala ani Abdul Natanyana. Abdul is an independent person. Me and Kabra joined the UDP, and I not joined UDP. Yeah, family. And up to the time Abdul Select come, he was even not a member of executive member. Yeah, family.
Okay.
So wala na tumanda amol seniyandino. But now our campaign manager at the time Abdul Select la anin ka campaign yo beke fonka gagné fo jandim bita congress la. Camarada la muna campaign manager dino. Ika fay ba 4 days sano pirang kolon. Atela fana mu pirang na ward chairman. Yeah, family. Nimba 4 day ni executive. Ntole beka senior kan kaje ko every move na plan. Mba plan na nya dile. We have to sit as executive. Ngana itinerary dada. Where can we start our campaign? Because our campaign you will follow nyanda summit la IEC in order to avoid clash.
Yeah, with other parties.
You understand me? So ni Abduko campaign manager Mansour, he was entirely the campaign manager, and then the candidate and everything was just a fabrication. Was totally a fabrication. Camarada and ning campaign and entire executive members ning kaman kana kutu nyobulo because ninga kutu nyobulo mbetembo minto scientific do ko le sita campaign yo le sita and na candidate nga minta mindi manya na tulaje adamai lo nyanta make sure nga fight nga ganyendi ninga ganyendi what time lo momo salon sa mbekela no nyami. So we draw our plans everything mbeka si nyobale nga dada but nimba dada ngata Abdou fana nyinin kale nyin kamala campaign mandia bala dimo nin ku koton be bijele anu fana ibay la flaka findi folo fana dimbal le bebuli bala flaka maybe dimbal ma ko ku kilin fulala mbeba ka campaign ay fenko be dala nyon na le kaji ko nyin ka ya beta la manyin no affaire anu fana bearing in mind that ko manyan na IEC the principles sul fana tinyal wala the rules. Yeah, family.
Yes.
So what on me Abduko campaign manager Mansour Kombo is he was the entirely campaign manager. That is totally false.
That's strange though. Having a campaign manager, campaign manager at the time, but coming out from him, you watched the interview, and where he claimed the court, he was entirely supporting himself. Now, resources-wise, was UDP putting their money to, of course, support Abdul's campaign at the time?
Abdullah campaign you can support UDP lot higher. For UDP lot as a party, and for UDP militants like the supporters. Because nanyin lon ko UDP mu party le mialon ko e ka bamban ne kaje ko ile mobe dawda hanni ya domondi mimbula do ya nyaw ya dia la pour nyin kamala asa fanna fano min.
They are known for that.
Ya family.
Yeah.
Fon tolomba kabirim bo kila. He was in the campaign manager, but he was the chairman for the organizing committee. Because now distribution of article duties like you understand me? Atela ka koditala kino. Okay, fine, not first star Abdul Derevol Lejo. Ni Derevol Lejo Sida. Afon Kalon ko to be candid phone is short. Ni Tabiruado Sida. Afon Kalon ko depends on short. Executive Mbeka na la nyokane ngaje ko Abdullah campaign yo tabiro nyanta sotola nole militant sol be mi kono motal no mina because sunkaro kanal it's only 3 or 4 days ngamen soro before sunkaro be then the rest of it was in the month of Ramadan.
Wow.
Ya family ngomu me be kele nyinka malako nie mo londi candidate yala hanni adra mari million wala babulo but there'll be a point in time me alon ko kodo tatarla bala you must have to come to the aid of that person.
That's right.
Much more as somebody who is not a millionaire, who is struggling for a daily living. Yeah, family. Abdu Mo soto ke mimba tindala as entirely rest no ala campaign yo hani mo mambudu rodial. when you go to diaspora iba sola do mondi ngola aje mo ka mo so fengola le kullo kono apurnyingal mo do kana kalam
it do happens
e ka happen ban tol min ba campaign o bunnato anin tol min be sorry executive o bunnato tol min ka ko tamande nga lonna fonds kana nyaadi le so warani abdu ko UDP ma koy walla UDP dingol ma koy wo mu jam fa kuma kan fonret wo manke kuti mi an ka sabati tale harba dingoy kete nyaaw hanni ya tada yen tuje le man taraje bar nga kata ko min ke ni ngo we baba akay kari wolde nene da standing nan but abdu says akwa mankele ha anena man soto akade na man soto ngo jibe that was so shocking that was so shocking ni nata la motol la finto kenyala what sabalbe na Kombo is kona you have Juboro ward, you have Piran ward, and then you have
Kafura ward.
Yeah, family. Coming to my ward, meaning Juboro ward. Niaje nana nyim for moy, but I take to mandate alone. Nana ma for moy, but niaje mbafola, Abdu has definitely gone beyond the limit.
Okay.
Ntela tunodo. Ni ward executive for yin tax code, because we are also making sure that considering the amount of fund we have or putting together, nga motol fintin according to the amount we have. Need executive ko okay fine kafuta ward moto saba or moto fula Juboro ward fana moto fula moto saba nga nyo peg okay moto fula sign mo word sabo be moto fula be fintin na that we're going to be 6 vehicles. Ya family. Mo dol be la fula ka bonan Juboro ward duasu jeni kunda neji som iba abdu kole ba fula control la fana barama moto so and he will tell them moto ta ni na tamba jola.
Okay.
Now already one motor flow nga minketa abo jola nore. And already have already given 3 more vehicles.
Wow.
Sanjwala bo jola what time on nka fo nyeko ni batala ron tel woro kana wori. Mbate ke yala. Nimpare sa jimbo ko kala nyami. Mba make sure wo motor nye be take care. Kabirin campaign yo beta ta banda. Mole nyina sindi nyoma ko he look. Ndola nga abdu tamben. Nimma dial jumal sadia. Nkoy ko momo dunda je julo ten is your duty ka make sure yadi Abdullah ngola fo nyoy mbe ngola fo nyoy koy ko manke nyinti ko yemin dundi Abdou kunto julo la manke julo danda nena kele julo is your duty to do it because you are a party member woko die out to wala nyam up to be mo nena mallo Abdullah bunda ka fay ko tenin maybe ate as an candidate as a don't roke no molbulo nkai ko ni atre taro ke mobulo concentrate on those people but for us as a UDP members or UDP militants or UDP as a party you are not owing us anything. Let's move on.
Okay.
And that's how we go by until date.
Okay. Now Bajinga,
Yes.
you also need to comment. Right? Yeah, like he said, you know, it would be strange of any guy representing a political party. They select you to represent them in the House of National Assembly. Amanke Bunjakanti. You are there for the entire district. Islam. Nita ko ila party mol may support and will later determine. Don't you think it will raise eyebrows or whatever? Because it was UDP supporting Abdul or not?
Okay, thank you very much.
Knowing how expensive politics is.
Left blood don't for the command wrong. No continue.
Okay.
A kamem for nga for janne ko kabirina ko start wato nko inseta mola place or not. Nada place or to kiaman yala wato men yala mo wato for. Okay? But me executive for Canada and no ko bika tamante kom. Bila be fola. Kubuka tamante koma UDP kono Kombo East. Momo mi along ka be Kombo East. He knows even the region. Abdullah kata Abduya akasinya fulo memfo o sinya fulo mamabe. But pour ka je ko ay son mabe to be moto because what will nga accept ko sa majority be son tan ko be kala je. So ni nata ko UDP fo yi ab sponsor fo ma sponsor. Fenti je meyen kumpa. Abeka jarintele buloko balu wala karola moto la karola ngamen kalamuta me ya lonko Abdou ya fonye ako nyawur kom ma wala ya samana nkoma je campaigno be ngamen kalamuta membo na UDP le national bull 20,000 ne follow nata anim 5,000 adanta wal
25,000 UDP wala malundi
UDP wala dundi Abdullah campaign kono ntanga men kalamuta turu Abdu 25,000 ya kalam
okay
konya wala nata ya ko momo so no bodaje nyeng mbika mola to nyana ka motor sorota me alon ko abotana niji la kata extra motor niji ma konti motor kon akonye ko mba jola aya jola ma kalam ya kalam bare no abota wala ko do ko de mi alon ko spenta Abdullah campaign kono ndel kata ko do kamana ayala korra mi ya lon ko abe do kurim bandengola abe bonto ala compawno koma nilla min jayla doku ay wo korda le wafi nane nyin tera korda kono do ko ndele kata wo kodo do kamana wala ka campaign fongol sometimes ka letindi jannimbina so ni abdu ko atela ala parti ala campaign sponsor mba fole ko 95% be atelaki anno atewo menke ay wala ke nyin candidate ol fane men ya lon ko wala mala councilor let because ngalo nyaadi la ko do te parti nyimbulu councilorship natale wato sayente selta kiamania ntare regionoto nga konkondiroke man fenso mbe jikiri nu menna wala kata kiamano do sayente no membe siring birkama siran kan ka faye kiamani yankuba dabo wo yankuba dabo nata na executive o besi ni meeting dollar ako nin council carte fo min kana nin atara ko yata selekle ka ke kiamanoti janna atara carte fo bena atabe nin council be sponsor la ala nata ke ya select ñun la carte fo ñun la nomination wato sita nga fo executive ko al nga yankuba konkomba bayda fele nomination wato sita nga yankuba konkon akabe murun nan kanne ama murun kan fo wato tata sita han buduto han dalaso amadin tolla regiono to fana han dalaso maso toje nadan kan fo abdullah 20,000 dinna akonye ko inya make so ko nyunita ye nomination wo 20,000 o kabirina da executive ni Ibrahima Cissé waya tandina ko ataba fan sponsor no wo 20,000 o ngawlo tala ni word flow tema pour yetano nomination Abdoulaye UDP le national market regional market yankuba dawo mi promise a market executive for Benya Abdoulaye okay
no
you understand
okay saying I want to come in there yeah as the word care kafuta right kutek ning kolbete kelano without iman knowledge to je so la place do level right now can you equally shed some lights on this because UDP as a party 25,000 would be very small to support their candidate and we all knew or been seen UDP is not seen as a broke political party anyways you know not long ago recently they have actually raised over $6 million Gambian dollars you know like US fundraising dama so if they can former chairman Bajinka can tell us go UDP put only $25,000 on Abdul's entire campaign people may wonder is it because they don't actually endorse him or what
coming for abuka mola tonyana kan defana mbuga mola tonyana kar 25,000 wala dita Abdullah atara kodite UDP bulu atara kodite mbulde do mo saison parti mo la kantol so atara kodite mbulu baraka min fo ya Abdou yala kordala wa fa campagne ko tonyanta woti nin Abdou yala kordala wa fa campagne kala Abdou tande ko la na bun kono ka fanya ko fele lafta fundila man fundino lundo ni ko botane Italie nga kol nga la min ja ko nan kay be mun tole ko nyem fele na office nga nani Abdou yala ko do fal na ba ko ha billahi ko be kuma fola na Qur'an no yadi na batagala nga bu ko lafta fundila la di man fundino adun tabe do kugla taje $8,000 di Abdou ni Abdou yo kuma so ay funtinan nga alkon be nga alkurano take ni abdu korda wa fo kodo babulu ata request kala molia setol min be ka play mol le ka jo abdu ne man seto jo si fo singa dañol be na ere kansul lumdo ko ulle ko kana ko kodo sama na fara bun ko ne ka diala ako kodo le sika ka di ni na ni abdu yala korda la wa fo walla ta mol dan na kodo la ke ni mol yakate sonko yakate ne nde kabri abdu saunda mandiam maltale bar kabri ngaja starta diam la don defana starta diam la adu ñing ni aje be diam la bi fa la wolu interview jannat nambe diam la ban won dente diam la abdu ye usen da bolana abdu ya ndela nga be facility nde usen da bolana kono kabri nga fa ko be sela nan su asaka around 9 be futala bonto bar be jila nga tambije bar kabri usen abdu diam la fa bar usen men fa yawla na ba akay nene man ta moya ka fay nan kay a folo tetel a fay tana ka ta baka moya ka fay na ya nan kan wala nan ko wo be wo manke bajinga nyala because wa tara manke kiamanti yawna nan kana si janga fo be kumol fabriquer la man bete ya ni abdu yalla ko dala wafu ko do babulu wala tan tol no mala ko de kuwa seto nit ñi majo la min di baba jolal wala bala musa ba jolal wala sirfo singata ba jolal wala boss jaju ba jolal say momi korda wafu ko do be bulu e bo kelal bang ani kam wala ko le ka fe lafta fundi la mam fundi no wajinga mbele be ñing kokono ite alon nak jani ite be place ni na lumile tata si abdou solea ha yen kol la moy e be la moy la ñele ni be diam la mbaka diamu yen ko le ko ñele lafta place wala adi ngama ko fanan ko ba sa felan nga ba kabrite lafta la don tenga bayle fo ma foy ya ndaba ko ba fabriquer ko kabrite lafta la don tenga bayle
nga damen dinaay wala ñinte ko kombe siring abdou solea nga jele ndila ko nte
la man ka damen to foye ni kana ila moy ni diamo futale le se diamo futanan tol lan tol ni abdou len tol jamfa yaje MPP ko le campagne ke MPP le notre coalition campagne ke notre coalition ne kabi yaje abdou wintale kana ka fa nga carte fay tele to nanteng ete sa tara national assembly member mi mani ka ta ka drive fu campagne bang ikana ka fu ñu nga carte fay tele wolon to ñati yow la ke abdoula ndo nga abdou kuman lan kay constituency development fund nga committee wo hadi bi committee man sotal a control da mama gagnendi
okay say constituency development fund no you will come
ibinala ali bela moy la nalbe diamo la mbuka diamo
you will come ay lala ma man je bala so do man nga je futani do yo constituency development fund je hadi bi abdou da malaka siaka ko tamandi min do ay kay bo le sing min badi nga fele ndabe jiga na kada abdou soya badi nga jiga ko nga tanko le jijan ko mal mun tanko lo wolti o man soto ba
ete diam
ya na sana ko nga tanko le jijan mal mun tanko lam adu constituency development fund la tanko lo wolti
okay sai iko constituency development fund mi ko ngalo ne ko it's very important for at least you have a community be ko do nyin sia batla pour mo ki di ko do nyin dépense right. Are you telling us bring Abdul when he started receiving those constituency funds committee months to member kudo nying tamandila
ndela min jay man committee je adun committee man soto fo nana la mol kala yey mba war jaba nyi kabri abdou tata independent abdou tata independent
okay
kabri abdou nada UDP ani abdou nada koteke abdou bota tata MPP ana tata koteke
yalo mo mananga musa ma padi
ha mambara wotola ndo malemu mambara wala wasa kenan so do manino ibinala mo bele be diam la jang ya na san akado wala nyama constituency development fund ndol nga commande wala manina ba bureau to manyina la bi ngai ko nga committee set of bangalo ko kodo nyimbe spend na nyadi akani ndol taw committee set no la bi kon da mama aganyindi ndol ma ko ni UDP ngol da ma set ko mais be commandi committee set ndol nga wala fo pati a moy taraje council of MPP ati kafuta ward kabla bala committee set la ay kolle nga entati nano bar mbe mol kila nane ni mbe dunano anu council of MPP lati sami abdou balanda katane UDP ko de constituency development fund set la UDP dinkini jani bi mi ala constituency development fund akada dami fo nyanda kala
now okay you will come in right now bajinka
yes
at the time you were the chairman, right? Saying for Abdou, I community loan le pour kanyum kodo mutaka depends that wala. Can you tell us kodo are you aware of any project me alan kafka implement kaboni new constituency fund on you?
Very good. Abaraka ba ke la woni nkaro la constituency form ni. Constituency fund ni na karola. Nyo sabolo sotota je committee kon. Wala mnyenti ko party concern ne ana man party concern. Kombo is constituency ay wala concern. Kabla nyo sabo nyin keta jela nko sa matanga nyin nkaro ke nga hakile dun ka kola. Wakile dun ka kola kabri wo keta nata sotoko ni atara ko ibe o committee lola. Enyanta bonde la constituency la ka.
Okay.
Ni abonde constituency ka. Parti mi ye shindi. Iso molta ye keje as maybe supervisor. Like council. Ning atara ko min ko wodu meno be kaji. It is a car ko lead and he can monitor. After nothing. Wato amanna follow de. Bar janna kana wali yo sotota.
Wala monti.
Meeting o kono lem Abdou Kumo tande je. Ka tande ko nka même foko bankobe kolearen. Mbe social media normal. Mbe cool normal. Même voilà as an example. Wato Modu Sabal Baloba Kandran Bake. Biden na bebe UDP.
Okay.
Anim pa Modu Boja. I knew to mention. Ako nung kom menu la moela Bake. The focus la non do koka. Because as an example. No, let me come.
I'm sorry, Iko ay Momo Sabal be Kandran Bake, pa Modu be Kandran at the time. What time Momo Sabal Mundole?
Wato more Sabal be UDP le.
Good. So abe Kandran Jumal leka because it had be UDP, isn't it?
Ha. What abe Kandran NPP government leka.
Okay, say. Okay, now carry on. I will.
Yeah, understand.
Okay.
Abe Kandran NPP government leka.
Okay.
Yeah, understand. So Kabir Abdiofo another nyin tandila nana buga mona kar. Ako an example sign sama fela be kere. Ndol men fonga yalon ko mbejang as a use of Kombo East. Kunkol be farin jam man kunkol doko. Man kol ke. Sama nemo ala ya jindi nan pour ngam fam makoy. Ndol fele mantare doko la be sirinja. Nko kuo kumba blemo tala ka samba mansala karola. Fo ya tinenta focus la no pour kana doko. Nyine dimba mala mitin plat.
Okay.
Yakaram.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Kabiro diamo keta. Manna janjang alfatio. Yakaram. Nada fere ke ngana regional mall contact. Pure na kaje ko ye diamond tema ko le trasonare nda malesi.
Abdou Banyim fala to moment.
Ha.
UDP le budgeted wala is it the entire constituency or different executive the mal
Executive the mal budget.
Saying don't you think if Abdou made those remarks or dinkranyundo fema dirako he's trying to actually belittle or discredit UDP at some point because politics is a strategy at some point dol ka sangarale dol mang diamono social media dol be daring now if Abdou should try and say that imamelo ka be dol la split fakane as to counter the probably the ruling government that's NPP kaje ko to give upper hand to UDP but when you said ko what time was sabali be kandring pa Modou Bojang fanan be kandring it flies misquestions
Very good.
Kuma fo dasan la because ako UDP ko la nyantal daji ko falinale ni ne son ko fo sama da
non lamoy non
you after you come
mbaru nga ñen la senen
okay you can
yalon kam même foyete nana bu kam wala ko mo nakar andum bu kam mo fasa dena ko mom
okay
ñine waliyo sambana kabir abde ñim fo andu wata ba fola UDP le executive for le budget
okay
dena ko mom
yeah
kabiro kara problem odi ma meto ñun stop janjante
okay
kabin janjanta nata ko futande na regional kabin ko futande na regional regional kiamano nata anen sita nkachata
Okay.
ay advice ko kabirin kumol ni be satata ko mi kam men foten hada ma dingo mantima kumo do bi je munen tinyam fonya munen dedam fonya manen kol ko fo but naketa nyanta ka ñoo understand na andu nyanta ka diamu ñoo ka nyame nyanta kala ko hada ma di ya ntolle tamu ñoti ya understand
Right.
so kabiro walio ke dan maltema abdu natata ako amanna la mitindula kote
Okay.
ya understand
All right.
ako amanna la mitindula kote
Okay. Sai, we can after Murana Njira, right?
Mhm.
Sai, Mr. Jaban, can you came in? Made the same question the post la. As if ni abdio remarks will make dinkra to yawi dami yalan ka ko UDP le ben je wadama e mamira ko kumoning asangara and considering his position at the time in the district e mamira ko that
okay before me na remarks also kuma dandam fota jam fom panansa wo sene
milbu ko
o Ibrahima ko committee nyinne kasi ka Abdullah campaigno arrange motol mine bitala nabe kala nyami abuka fom fanan kunna katra sire
that's the campaign itinerary. Okay.
yeah understand itinerary ni nyim femo be bring Abdul Nata bring Abduta as the candidate fengo fen nabe kala for election o kala na biro nena ma use kana Abdullah during the campaign itinerary and all these things ngabe da jere and at the same time I come in for coming go Abdumala campaign o base sponsor Abdullah la campaign o base sponsor donations lo mini alon ko Ibrahima ñol Lamine Diba ñol boss Jaaju ñol ibeke fongobo okay ndebe nyinkela
O bebe UDP.
ibebe UDP le Lamine Jaay kamin fo coming Abdou ya call wobe Lamine Jaay ning Abdou tema biri be man na UDP biring Abdou man na UDP wobe Lamine ning Abdou tema le wo muy la hadama yalti
Okay.
you understand because ning Abdou Korita aka fentano Lamine bulle na bulo man siyala min Lamine Korita bulo man siyala aka fentano Abdou tema le wo be tema no wolo e tema le ha tranu Abdou man na UDP
Okay.
you understand anim fanan ko ning Abdou be independent le na murun tan nata UDP
Nin kuma ke samba dal.
ha amanke nte mum fansum alfalti tentelonta politiko kono le biri wolungo mansi and 2016 mba kono le full time mbe UDP support mbe UDP support kan up to ila councilorship parliamentary kata presidential nkan nakodo bondi fanka moto luas nkata presidential fanka barola natalo janjandi pirang mo jamanin keme mu tankonontanin kononto be alon telebu kata fo nara nyolto duwasu nyolto
Okay.
ka baro fangala number di molla to communicate baro ka long ndolla kombo is jamaya soton telebul mu
Adama
baro then I was UDP full time UDP ndetatale for relax the political completely
Mine relaxing.
huh ta nya nyinne ma nyafa
Okay, say.
you know
I want you to clear this part. Ni Abdou be
Kanale.
I know, right? Yeah, long time of an domoni.
bay bari mal la fi fealo
No, I don't know. You diam la. Sorry, give it. No, you diam la.
I can don nyol so nyami som fa
Never still time we tell still.
Okay.
You can still out of, right?
okay
You know, ni Abdou be independent. Comme ya fa no nyame. Ebe Abdou ya, right?
Azambe UDP mantra Abdouya kana fo mbe Abdouya
They
nte
say-
ko mantra Abdouya
Ito
andu mini ya fo
Okay.
filter dro
But it be independent.
Menu UDP le
When
not
Abdou was
independent.
when Abdou was independent.
Yes, I was in UDP
Okay.
mbe UDP le every trail mba kono kontala every trail mba kono
Were you at the executive or in the executive or were there
I was in the executive
at the time?
at the time, yes. Data Congress la I was the campaign chairman then. I was the campaign manager then.
Oh, during contesting.
Maybe he can
Yeah.
specify the year. That will help.
You know,
Okay.
then
Sanjumala, what is that will actually?
then this was 2017. 2016
Way back.
before presidential, after presidential, kana parliamentary up to councillorship, I been inside the executive. I was working with them as an executive.
All right.
You know, mba trail be konole. After that, 2018, otole abduyente consult pour nay do ko ko fanan keta nyaadi le me ndem yirdo ko lalti because na baro longo fonga longo ni yirdo ko kono wala keta saboboti because ntata manga kunda for over 3-4 years 2016 lembota nanje kanana you understand. And what 2016, 2017, sometimes the executive meeting or also that Rambe Yiridoku wala fang. Nkabona way back from Nyamina or Bansang or Makati, kana executive meeting or by Ningamuru. So Nico then I was not at UDP. Abdullah Mbe independently, Abdutata UDP, Natata UDP, Atata MPP, Natata MPP. Kumolti drunk. You understand? Woman soto. People know me as a politician, Bankola Kombo is. Okay. Not now. Because Akamini Bevo, most of their committee members right now, even 2017, being a Congress, those committee members will enter UDP. You know, Lamin Diba as our councillor, I enter UDP. Pira Ward la councillor. Baladabo as the councillor of Kafuta Ward, I enter UDP. Because we had a class keta wati jumale na parliamentary tombondiri watu 2017 class ni nata o watu Bala came in that executive as coalition. You understand? He doesn't even want to say the name of UDP. Na first day, second day selection of him. Na minke basori. He doesn't even want to say the name of UDP. Not a filije. Then nil lamin sonko nyolong kata lamin sonko kafuta kata fenke how to call it atodum fang lamin manjanyol you know mbu sonko nyol you know bakar balankula nyol ni wolom no the day ndeg lumo mim fanga adama barola natalo samban na pira lamin diba was sitting down kay ni no adama tin laftala no yala konte UDP
now
fonsa clarify ka tandi la konte mu UDP
allow him to
then namin doku 2016 you know do tije mi ya doku den
okay
because I was moving day and night birin narang foka naki sanyenya kanafo bako I was moving everywhere
okay
you know Abdu Nako Moma sponsor. Abdu Bololo Moma sponsor. Okay. Pledge Ming Akafoten ko Molie Motota. They pledge. How can Trasiri Nali Ajeko? Okay, but Ntanganyim pledge.
Now, okay. I wanna comment. Right? You can't even you were supporting UDP when Abdu was independent. Right?
Independent, yes.
Now, when he joined UDP, sorry, right? Still, you are with him. And
yes.
When he defected, what has been your stance?
We all went to UDP at one time.
So is it correct for Morikawa whether maybe that it's through Abdu that you also joined NPP?
I was even convincing Abdu to go to UDP. There are many political parties, many along Nata Abduya.
Now, exactly.
And I can give you those political parties, many along Nata with their executive.
I'm coming in. Sign. Birite Abdu convinced prior na UDP because probably UDP la principal ni la parti la kendere leo sam.
Yes.
Good. Say Abdu samanang anata nanje, right? But Abdu felenting a findita ay ita samba nyola. Don't you think lang instead Abdu better drag kam?
Abdu wantran drag kam because drago nying metan the mal tema before Abdu yata. Ke nte tambinde la ngedoya o nge mutambulo kono ka bentam fe nyami nge samba wo nyam.
You mean what you say that?
Ntegela alkalot. You know, Kantela.
So are you initiating ko like Abdullah?
Yes. Na UDP executive. Then I was in the executive. Ngole tamanda kang because then ndela jeroto. Kontabe bulu nyamen. That's what they want to take Abdul.
But Islam.
You understand? And ye more tambindi. Iko ayete represent. Because nyinga diamo min for development fund Abdullah for coming ko mo jellebe do ko la hakata nyaadile ye commandiro le ke ko executive meeting ka Abdou nyinin ka man sakunda Kenya la because mini be caring for Abdou nyabu ko wolje bang kumo kumasta world wo nyinin karo Abdullah Jabiro bajinka e wole foy
Islam. Okay, I want to comment there. Imamira ko a wajibi yata UDP fanan kanne pour ye Abdou Kumandia nyinin ka wala bawo niaje Abdou winter is through UDP ticket. Is that right? Because he stood as an independent, he could not win. Islam UDP fanang mole jikol sute la fanala Kombo is kono probably wala ne carte nyen dila so ni la candidate ni nang and people were saying ko probably they were not performing or he's not performing as he's supposed to perform imam for them to maintain their good reputation within the district they need to call that particular guy to actually have dialogue with him conversation around the issues. What's your stand on that?
I can tell you this, Ndola Kombo is since at the time of Jawara at the National Assembly our performance never come under 20. After the first 2 months, our performance not at 12. At the National Assembly, Nimoko woman trake kuka, what I tell left I Kenya mean, I left a walla. So Abi Ole Tandila Konde Okela. Let's go to records. We are talking about politics. Let's go back to records to the National Assembly. Na MP Mini Tambita, file a performance canale even 20%.
No.
But Abdu came to 12 within 2 months.
Okay.
Let's try to be.
Now,
kuma for me along.
Now,
banku dingol makoela because banku dingol leben jibe kan.
I understand.
Manyen na kenene kanna warante ka kuma for me along ko sinin sama. Abina mbetune kanne andu nyanda sonna nyinna nga wuli na sama.
Minala, you will have more time to talk. Maybe it's not about within the party member nunje and member je kona jimale performed. It's about the district. The district is bigger than UDP.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So, hani UDP leje winning, but nibe deputy bongo je, ibe NPP leje, ibe APRC leje, as far as Kombo is concerned, right?
Yeah.
Silang. Ima mera ko ningo moliela a wosidal mutandi ya wuri wi sataka tandiko the developments they expect they are not seeing that in the district. Ima mera ko UDP fan awajibe pour abdou man ya fay ko nyantaka nyine kaje ko at least ka status quo nyin ka change money wala hanata change nga gina advance to the next level because nyine mon tol fana jikoti comme next presidential election pour Kombo isim ko li trust mol fay mo mira.
Yes.
Okay.
Woni nyata.
So
bari ika wo fananje. Nyi nyata bara na nyalom.
So what do you mean by?
Yeah. Ananya wala nan ko eko.
Okay.
Mbe maniga kangola foka manda kando foka.
Yeah.
Ngo hite mo tambindila oye mo selende santo ka dokote ka ika ju chokos warante ka ju jibe santo.
Can I comment?
Yeah, you will come.
Yeah, understand. Yeah, long kumo follow a world.
Yes.
So we kuo banne because mina nan ko we kuo banne. Ndolu sulata minna kolam nka mo min sambala position ala performance. To what? To the national cake. You understand? Ndola na fenko mwoleti. Na aims and objectives mwoleti. So momi me odi kela. Already. For dunia be aje ka be odi kela le. He took you from a position, from a far point, and down, because we were at 43.
Okay.
You know, before Abduyeta, before 2017, Kombo is we were at 43. Sorry, Kontabe Bolaje Watomina, we were at ranking 43. How many candidates lebije? How many National Assembly members lebe at the National Assembly? 50 plus. Then we are doing nothing. So mommy you okay. Nite binala wo kan kuo kula. Nana kan nyala. Sako mommy ya lonko iko ila nyaton kolo. Ika mo doyale. Aman kamfa.
Okay.
Yeah, understand. Yeah. Kumanya ning kumo nya wole wo fenang. Ite you are not there, but I was there. Nyimbi jele Ibrahima Sise bije nte bije. You understand?
Okay.
Lamin jay man hakilo tu wala taroto je. But nyimmo fulol nakilo baka wol bebe bengoto.
All right.
Wolo.
Okay. Honorable, before you come in, right? Right? Mr. Jabang. Good. Silang, what I want to understand here, is it that Abdullah Nyininkaro Nying, that is it that it didn't go down well with Abdu, or just because I have knowledge? Or what do you mean when you say come ko ima Nyininkaro kening bunyaka? Because I know
go well with it cannot go well with anyone. Amanke ko aya knowledge or any other thing.
Because ngalong ko
understand Nyininkaro nyinkola o mitungo fongo be call.
Now I'm coming in.
I spoke
allow me to come.
The length.
Allow me to come. Yes. Like political party hana tara mole gena fem da party mumedi but party fanang mo buka wara party.
That's very true.
That's very true.
Yeah.
So ngamera ko at the time UDP have all the rights pour que Abdou Nyininka question irrespective of his position at the time.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
So why do you think it didn't go down with him? Is it because
still even murundi kan kula mi alon ko nyanda fam le man parele ka fam
no be ka fanyere ko because the way that approach nyami that's what you want to know.
Wasn't good.
What was the approach?
The approach wasn't good.
What was it?
The approach wasn't good.
Okay, ya address nyadi la
Ya address nyami wala manyenya.
So wala la fumole la taka wolong.
Hani ko ndo fono
Wala
le.
sedi andi.
Yeah, because people need to
Sene
know.
ya kunde ya approach nyami because ndanga min for wo ko bande. Until we were at 43 at the National Assembly.
But that was not the
Abdou came before my meeting was done.
Abdou ko fote. Abdou ko fote. We are 43. Simon Tanakwai. Abdou ko fote. Abdou ko fote. Imam Koren.
So Minala. No, you will come. Don't wait. After Honorable will come before Minala. You understand? Jaba, you know what we are trying to understand because people need to know. It's probably in case the same mistake will not repeat itself again, right? Maybe they will actually change in their mode of approach the next time they actually wanted to talk to their people. Islam.
Okay.
We just want to know because you're gonna use Konta's performance as a yardstick to Abdou's performance.
No, not a yardstick.
Okay.
This is something that has happened. Not a yardstick. Amanke kombe yaka kamodola. Nyimu kuleti mi ala be kenebato kuola. Amanke denden kuti. Amanke kombe mole todi yandikan mbe modo to yandikan.
We will come to that.
Not
now,
even konta. Anko I don't must start here konta last.
Yes, because before Abdou Kontal
before konta, well before that.
Okay, now we will come back to that.
Before that.
We will come back to that.
Yeah,
we will come back to
okay, come in for coming ko approach nyami. Ya approach nyami wala manyenya.
Wala mundi.
Hila nyatonko. Ita fono lai anyanta minkela. Esa hakilo la bulandino.
I think that was Hakil Bulando.
Yeah, because no, Hakil Bulando Mimo.
Okay.
Hakil Bulando Mimo. Iko nin konta bitala at the National Assembly. Abita kuo kula ni kasile kacha, anabe kuo kukela ka foele. So Abdou fana nyanta kuo kukela o abe kela nyama nyanta na la niya.
Okay.
Ngwe hani ni mi al concern. Mimi na la ngawo kacha. He even told them that day, ako mi al concern. This is about the consequence. When I went into the house, I am there for the consequence. Because bidding tatana how to call it bidding tatana celebration or pirang. Ba usen fango nyinne fonye. Imanna do kola UDP, imanna do kola moy, inata do kola Kombo isle.
Okay.
Jamara mano betema. Tadi bite bungoto record make ko Lamin Jaba record make nyaming. Keba Ture record make nyaming. Lamin Boje record make nyaming. Alasana Boje record make nyaming. Tadi pite bungote ifane record make foka tambi wala.
Okay, that's right. Now
akai bari UDP le karte faye bari mantra do ko ke ka UDP bi kete dipite dong imu Kombo is bela dipite bila UDP MPP party be Bankoka.
That's right. That's right. Good.
Yes.
Agreed. Saying Honorable, can you also comment?
Very good. Thank you, Mbemi Seniandela. Like the meeting, Ibebe Minkachakan Kafuko approach the better, approach the man better. That was not even concerned about
okay.
Right? Coming on mean for when we were in the field campaigning, there are words we were given. There are promises that we are given.
Right.
You understand? And in order to deliver on those promises, you, the team members who went into that field campaigning, and you came back as an executive members, I'll see the kakacha kajeko nakumo mindi nyanta akel no nyadi ning Abdou Kachata wala nyama. And then I don't know what heated in him or what irritates in him. He just got into saying ko Allah Momod Sabal Alka no manyami is just nonsense.
Wow.
Alka fenke Pamodu Boja lamoy malmanya na lamoyla. Alka fenke Busumbala la deputy is it Mohamed Kante? Mohamed Kante, well, they are not doing anything. They are not performing. They are maintenance. Bring in the names. You understand? Why UDP members you want to listen to these people? They are just damaging the party. To be candid with you, after bringing up all so many negative things, how do we do it? You understand? But saying the whole of that meeting was someone to ask. Abdu Kafaiko saying a campaign or killing a cool day killer saying, you want to come back to office again. You want to come back, vie for the same position again. And we cannot select you, you have to select yourself. How do you select yourself? Your performance. Yala nga nyimfo manika counter. Ni molbe place nyinola. Tombondroka ke no world. Baranga kari murundi place rum kari la kata kulet. Yeah, family, just let me come.
Yeah, you come.
Why not we come with modalities? Why we come with plans? Ibajele ko you, an opposition candidate or a member in parliament, you can only rely on your CDF, which is Constituency Development Fund. And if you have to prioritize issues within Kombo is. If issue mean prioritize within Kombo is, development of deliver no wala nyama. Why not we sit and discuss this? Yala abdi minjabi mole, akomole ko, that doesn't concern the executive.
Wow.
Okay, but we are here to help you. During the time we were helping you in the campaign trail, we still want your success. That's why mbinala na ngesi ni nie kacha nie hakil maya mbemina kele no prunin kama ni tata ni deliver. You Abdul will take the credit. Either Abdul Balel go Abdul not, and nobody can change that fact. I mean, at that point, I don't want to work with you, the UDP members, in terms of this CDF or in terms of this constituency development form. I rather opt for KIDA. KIDA is a body in Kombo, is representing youth. You understand? I rather prefer. We said then we have no objection. If like Equabita KIDA le I need do then don't objection sort of, because we know KIDA is an independent body. Whatsoever you do with them will be transparent.
Most definitely.
You understand? Nga allow nya mabatan after with that heated debate nga allow nya matata and in KIDA ya start, you know, I party members commanding whereby party members are represented, you know, stakeholders are represented, you know, KIDA take the lead. Inaya kacha beke, they came up with a tool I can say a guide tool, where I can also say it in a mandika to say in infant na safero to mianku abe makwela ke tarambulo direla mbekele nyadi le kanyin constituency development fono ka friend no Kombo is dingolma ani wole o kacha beke safero beke abe buko kono a booklet I was having it ya family nga be read le, and then all of a sudden abduko ko no mbedo ko kelem fayele sai KIDA from push aside.
Wow.
Atara on the Facebook I safero keje I'm calling on women kafos musu kafol ke command al application of senan de marol bembol constituency development fund women kafos, how can you distribute that to them? One naji I can fully remember women kafo dolta receiving Abdiala up to shoot or 10-11. Imam Abdu Jeno Abdu was nowhere to be seen because he finally knew that fund cannot be distributed to these kafos. That's why he dodged them. Kabra dodge woko minimanata tentina mantano. The 2022 Constituency Development Fund atata wole nyama man spend no. 2023 Development Fund atata wole nyama man spend no. 2024 as I speak to you now Development Fund atata wole nyama man spend no. Now nita koko mol nyante makwela le. Nyebule famul e koko mke nyori santu nke chokoti. Fo ita min tambita immanke mo hakilimati ba. Nin tolbe chokoti kanne. Inyanto olon nale ntol mi fana mbe chokoti kan nyanta alon nale bare ni atra to nyaba fulam be hakili ma yandi la kaje ko you never have to fail and have to come back for your re-election abdi siro minta ata muntol UDP siro and again retain it ni atra komin ko be bitani hakilol la mantra jamfa kumo fokam mine batina abdu ba lola fa ya fako mbedo ko kelan fayele and accepting that you have to work with UDP. Any UDP labo do ko kena. Kaje ko ita sa ganye no nyame. Ni tani UDP do ke fay ganye ta. ore itala yurwa ko movement hamo movement development oto ore UDP manyanda tara ke sin kolabos woto because woli anano ko near the single kolabos ke to from the single kolabos that is going to be a big fabrication and a total false to say UDP ba sin kolabos kan ya family nganyimbe ke wala nyam Abdu was not nowhere to be able to spend that fund even at the time of bringing something so important as a guide tool with Kida to be able to deliver his development agendas. Yeah, understand? Musol Kamfara Tentine Sabara, they were no longer applying to Abdu. Ibe Atuji. And now, the question is, the 2022 development fund was 300,000. The 2023 development constituency development fund was 3,000. The 2024 development fund was 5,000. And 500,000. This 500,000, if you accumulate these two together, is $1.1 million. Yeah. And that could have done something positive in Kombo is before, by the end of Abdu's term in Kombo is, at the time of Banna, because we are saying that not no longer a selection. You understand? Now, let's just call a spade a spade. Ni Kontala re-election. Nikonda election was supposed to be based on his performance. We cannot at any point neglect the voice of Kombois. Then we the executive members of UDP, we are not serving the purpose. You understand? You have to excuse us. You understand? But mimbe tonyati ninga konta excusing. Let's say nga Abdu handpickle. Let's conclude that. Ngata for an example. Kaje ko tamansero nga Abdu handpick le. Ninga Abdu handpick. Abdu mo moleti bang fo falolo. Molo. Hada badingolo. Ninga Abdu handpick. Abdu now should have seen the interest that these people have seen. Abdu have a motive different from when he was coming into the office. And that motive, that's why he cannot no longer work with us. Look at the UDP members. Minuba perform as either the chairman or mayors or probably the councillors or the National Assembly members. We want him to perform like that. Ako abe dictate lanka ako abdi, you don't do things like this. If you said you want to work alone, we have no objection to that. Because ntolngi alle de marodo ngeta minil alle ganyende nto sembo banda world. But
he said you were undermining him.
We were undermining him. Niya taranga Abdu undermine. Ani minuta ani woltita no because then madam man undermine kan fonde. But Abdu ni molde tata ani woltata no nyadile wato ani wolde undermining na. Okay. Ya fahamle. Ani wolde undermining na. Yaje niya taranko anga Kombo is developed. Ka bring at the first beginning. Abdu at the executive meeting telling us Sabali is doing this is nonsense, telling us Mohammed is doing this is nonsense, telling us these people we should not just and trying to promote MPP in our executive meeting. What really? Are you insinuating? Nganyina for Abdu nga hakilo blande anu hanya ran sonko da fon kelata nintata yen kachatan tema kafo kai kachatan tema nintata tema kachatan tema ngamra niya tra kula mimma tra mutara ko na nyanta abanna ko executive abanyami.
It's supposed to be.
Exactly. But that's why I'm telling you, Abdu have a different motive. No way somebody can remove that from him. Moto bondila no abulo. Ni minna te koko nyindi munyinet. Ite mutari wallet. Imu fansun kebale. Fede ko fansun keba do beta li pala ke dia ko ya bondi woto ba. Ibe bula le fanna bulo. Wale anna tata to work with Kida. Atata with Kida also just less than a month. I will find fili atata. And now the question that we are talking about, where is the money Abdu is spending the constituency development fund in Kombo is? And nobody can say this is the trace of the money. Mota follow ko kodo fele adunta jannat. Hani to nimba sirinte mota follow kodo adunta jannat.
Okay. Now allow Bajinga to comment.
Thank you very much.
Now Bajinga, I know probably you might have some responses to what he said.
Exactly.
But Janni Mbokela, you are currently with Abdu. It seems as Abdu probably was his right hand, one can say, right? Now, can you tell us some of the development projects that Abdu has brought in Kombo East?
Mbe follow Tandilela. Aka 2022 constituency allowance on funds for our population. Okay.
I will make it.
You understand?
Just tell us, I mean.
More lebije many a lonko. Karambungol lemu, anen daralu, anen jumolu, anen boholol. You understand? Faraba bajonkoto. Ela karambungo membije, ela dara membije. Wole cemento soto dele, anen korketo.
Okay.
You understand? Sotokoy, ila primary school o. Ye korketo soto jele, anen Peru.
Afo korketi jello anen Peru jello.
Ah no,
that can determine the value.
Yeah,
that can determine the value. Yes, we are talking about
how much
not like giving us the amount.
Not exactly.
Near forget pocket of Nangamo and Peru Nangamo value.
Packet on Nangamo, anen Peru Nangamo. Nteto forum.
Is it a
But nga
primary
kalamuta.
school or a basic cycle school?
Because manatina no lama
Abula e kondi sa abula e kondi. Farba ba jongo tan tengo
nga kalamuta nyame wala nyinti ko nane afo executive because what time on ka fo ko wish waso go diamo be siaren executive kono mantra committee nyun kono ya kalamuta bar nga men kalamuta fo ngaje fo dolbi jam fo ngoyeta video la ya understand.
Okay.
Nka wolle foyete. Dena ko mom.
All right.
Hein? Faraba bajonkoto. Ye korketo cemento soto jele. Ya understand? Ye korketo soto jele. Faraba soto ela primary school o wala fana ya soto jele. Korketo anen Peru anen soto koy, hein? Okay. Polisol be damen Faraba soto. Wala fana ila marché wol fana ye sponsor soto jele cemento ya understand kafuta tumbong wol fana ila jameo wol fana korketo soto jele
Korketo dama.
korketo
kafuta fulakunda
no kafuta fulakunda fana ya soto kafuta tumbu ya soto le kafuta fulakunda ya soto le
Okay.
ya understand ma noma ko mbe committee nyon kono la mbatu ngi record because mbe believe men na wala nyinti ko abake kan constituency mol miye yana ko mom woli yala do ko jelando woli yalo na men keka ando wolle be carte fayla abde natra ko asule pour ye carte faya ya understand.
Okay. Now I want to comment. So in case you want to total the whole amount of those project different projects we mentioned, like approximately time what the cost no because we are talking about here.
Nte total law no because nte manke constituency la auditot. Ya understand.
Okay.
Nte manke wote. Yala tandile lako. Ya understand. Inin kide lebe doko. Yo ando kidal min fana be doko la nte ka mo normal ka nyinin ka pour som.
No.
Ya kalam. Hein? Anin kide min be doko. Comme même for executive way. Wole fana happened. Yala constituency allowance oni. Amenche ko akodima la kana.
Okay.
Akodima be kana. Ya kalam da. Ika safero leke. Ilafta fengol minna. Kide safero lake ko ilafta transformal nil ablanja dia mutale nde nko nka mantra kono but I will try my best prunga diam honorable wo transformer nyen kabiri ya safe anyanda sanna men procurement ko ibika second hand no san ika kuta mala san.
Okay.
Ya no san inara kacha honorable nada tandira alo bonde ko kono nde bo kelam faya I may spend what fongo men kalam tanu wo ngaw kalam tale 100,000 anta kala 115,000 105,000 something like that I will do. Okay. Ya understand?
Okay.
Akoyo kon ndela balance o mentu je mba jola ki defana nata right part pledge pour ko transformation o mambo development constituency development fund kono de
Abdul said that
money
came from his coffers.
Yes na kala mutale nka mamfo
Okay, now
wala karola
now
ya
okay
so aka mamfo fananko
yeah
2023 constituency fund no fanando kala mutale
okay
be right now o bagasol bebe la riyala procurement ya be samana ne nyanta kala damento e bebe je fo aya boholo start nyala bonto aya sin ya understand
bagay ko wasal mun dole be tala so
non man trana so kono mini ya lon ko yo bagaso safe kombo is kono sa tel mini ye safe
e
wol bulle already because national assembly la contractor ni wole yo bagasol samana amente ko akodi malaka dum abdobul you understand akodi man dum abul
sometimes probably you might have your own they might take contractors for you but you if you want you can also lobby with yourself you have your own private
let me help
let me help atara ko be kerinje no atara ko be private contractor I don't know I maintain la ngamel lo wala min constituency alawanso e bika kodi ma di mola
no, when I excuse me, no. Listen, during our interview, no, Abdul told me. Yes. Listen, I'm coming. Java. Yes, Java. Excuse me. Yes, excuse me. I'm coming in. When I had an interview with Abdul, he told me, when the constituency funds came in, when he spent the funds, he thought to himself, it seems as if I'm not being fair to my people because funds will exhaust you bagasol da collected at some point. So that's why he came up with an alternative kajako. Now instead of taking the money directly, he rather prefer for them to actually have a contractor that will of course oversee some of the projects that he actually recommended to them. You understand? But it doesn't mean go constituency fund bukanang with kodo ma bukanang. I hope that part is clear, right? You have
I have an objection. I have an objection. Like when you talk about the constituency development fund, one, if it is not coming in cash, it comes in proposals.
Yes.
And that proposal is you who prepares it.
Yes.
You understand me? And in proposal any committee funds are prepared alongside the contractor. Ni atara National Assembly blable ko say function contractor but now what happened along the way abudun nata na excuse the National Assembly kafo ko this time around I want to bring my own contractor kafo ko mbella fela ko ni national article constituency development for nalba 500,000 of min dekan nte bella fela another 500,000 of lafakan ake 1 million prunsa bohol tangsi no kombo is kono. That was the trick, National Assembly procurement.
Okay.
You understand me? Believe in him, trust in him, so that Kombo can benefit at least 10 bohol. Your chance dial. Kabri your chance dial, your kodo dial contractor nyinna, ye la proposal o nyinda da. Guess what? Abdul named 10 villages to distribute these 10 boreholes. And right in front of his compound gate, one of the borehole is being drilled there and then stocked among continental stagnanta. Since that happened, from that day to date, borehole kotema atemno. If you are telling us, you want to add another 500,000 to 500,000 given to you by National Assembly procurement, so as to be able to secure 10 borehole for your constituency in terms of getting or bringing water to your people or giving water to your people, National Assembly at the common code, then let's give him that chance. Yokodo diale wole nyama claiming ko about 500,000 lala jele, which never happened. Kombo is the constituency development fund up to date, that 500,000. That is like only 2024. Let's forget about the two years for now. That is 2024 alone. What could a man deliver no? We are talking about that money since in January. And which month are we now? The year ended. We are in October. November, December, the year runs out and you are talking about another constituency development for Kombo is. Say, ita man don't sin no Kombo is dingolma. Ita man boholo sin no Kombo is dingoli. Ye kodo ta ya dundi dami ma itandi fana Kombo is dingola. Han ka bi ba fokan ko ye jio sim muntole kadi to fon recorda bunda de ba jio sim kan dami wo boholo pandala mantano wala yatna material min procure wo material man put into their use because tanko fe ka londi bankola kan fe ka londi tawole kan ni material man so de bo tanko la muntole ni boholo man si bo tanko la muntole tanko be jiola mutakan ka supply ka distribute into various places tanko be sella no nyaadi le boholo man sing boholo nyanda sinna minna wala kodo dunta mun tolen ko le nyininka ya family now nintata 2022 2023 fonso la kamin foko ye corrugator sa ye cemento la sang look ita afune nye ko ye cemento sa yadi karamo la jana ye cemento sa yadi corrugator samba jana we are talking about the fund that you are disposing to the members of community. And how much is that money? Is it given to you by cash or is it given to you by proposals? You came up with a proposal. Who gave you the contractor? Is it the National Assembly procurement giving you the contractor or yourself lobby for your contractor? These are the issues that we have to discuss. And near coming to National Assembly then that fund will be utilized. But near Tarako, it need funds, and in fact, I am going to make sure that National Assembly, in fact, take this point to make sure that they vigorously, thoroughly, investigate all dealings and all transactions given to National Assembly members to be taken to their respective constituencies. Otherwise, the people of their various constituencies are deprived. You understand? This is what is affecting this country. People at the responsibility or at the authority don't want to deliver to the people. And this is definitely becoming serious, and then it's affecting everybody and the lives of everybody in the country.
Most definitely.
You understand? So ni atri kodo detail. Ite alona ko kodo detail and the alona ko kodo mantra fancy la. Why are you involving Kida to come in and play? Why are you giving 300,000, which is constituency development fund? You don't use that, and you want to use your own money up to 105,000. Is it 105,000? Just to people, and when you have the constituency fund that you can give it to them, their own money we are talking about, give it to them. Why taking your own fund?
He said that money,
no, nothing spent there. Uniform market. We have made that. Of course. Let me tell you. Bondo nyanda boholo sotola. Ya boholo maskasi amantano. Bondo fulo nyanda boholo sotola. Ya kilindo kwa amantano. Kafuta tumu nyanda boholo sotola amantano. Sangenga nyanda sotola amantano. Umarto ni niji wa benyanda sotola amantano. Jen kunda utkana fo duasu. Benyanda boholo sotola amantano. And it's all because of this fund.
Yes.
Ni abdu mamola funds samana aya di molde nyanda sotola nyami. Claiming ko I'm more a function code use. Before using your own money, why not you give people's money?
And now concerning about those borehole drilling projects.
That's what we are talking about.
When I asked him, he said what he said during the interview. I hope you've stumbled on that interview. He was saying probably maybe the water level at this point in time, if he wants to drill a borehole right now, Bekela a contractor will profited instead of the people. So maybe let me help you. You know when every contractor, when you are drilling a borehole, you have a targeted meter. Yes,
you have a targeted meter, and that target meter you have to do it whether in the rainy season or in the dry season. Yes. You have to target that meter.
Exactly.
If you don't hit that meter, even in the dry season, you still don't have water.
Exactly. Now allow Mr. Jaban to come in. Mr. Jaban, you can come in.
Talking about the consequence development, the first year went well.
Okay.
It went well.
Now,
why me at in the committee in Mansotono?
Okay.
That problem came from UDP, my own people. Then I was in the UDP.
This is the accusation they are giving, and it's false. It's all false. It's not happening.
Of UDP.
If that happened, then why you bring it? Where are you spending the money?
No, but let me come.
Allow him to
Let me come.
Okay.
Constituency fund no nyenti. You understand? Ning constituency fund abe muru na molle kan. Then VDC le nata saferoke. Aka mim foka e musol sindi mo kalamdari. But I nyim fala Facebook le ko Kombo is momo e alonko na constituency fund fela nata momo e alonko you need help. Society mini help need. Ye saferoke na. Saferol nata. Ngai sa tel mini foite be saferolek. Faraba bajom koto lamin bedaming ye safarolek. You understand? Soto ko ye safarolek. You understand? Faraba suti ye safarolek. Kafuta tumbung ye safarolek. Kafuta fula kunda ye safarolek. Pirang na safarolek. Kulora ye safarolek. Bonte ye safarolek. Basori ye safarolek. Bari biring nga jibe biring ngaji ajibe because what mine nata ke problem oti biring tata meeting wala mambenga kuoto because he told ko adi UDP la yatamandi ako nyinne sen na politiko dida no ni lafita
Okay.
ala bula ngadila na committee set up ninga committee set up you know wali yatamandi nga supervise and within that duration any modo te kukilling is a convince no line kan because we need numbers.
Okay.
You understand? Nyinu mimbe safelo ke e pira nyol be drople. Ba sorry ila loptano musol ka baturo ke dami o korgeto be boto o phone le kon. Ba sorry la committee le nata kam. Not individual le nata kam. So to koy ila primary school ya building do bi jaka bomba kele. A korgeto na perol be so to koy la VDC wala nata kam.
Okay, good.
Ni data faraba sutu. Ila alkalo ni la VDC kiamano le nata kama I'm on air and at the same time I'm online. Mobe benjibe kande ninka fani yale.
I know.
Yeah, understand.
You know, you are mentioning certain minor projects, right?
These are not minor projects. These are not minor projects. We are talking about the whole project.
Excuse me.
Because there is no one project for this money.
That part
this
of that
money
school is more of a fraction. And you are talking of certain bowls, certain kafos, corrugator and all those things.
Certain bowls, I don't come to that. I'm coming.
Exactly, same.
Follow
Excuse me. You've mentioned projects here. Now, I wouldn't call it minor. You've mentioned projects here, right?
Yes.
Good. Do you have any, proof or documents to show this project has been proven and this particular amount has been spent on those projects? Because at the end of the day, accountability is a matter of must, isn't it? So, do you have those, documents to actually, support your claims?
With me here? No.
Not here.
Yes.
Okay.
And the National Assembly came for supervision after the job. Birin Kuwo Keta National Assembly Wultanane, Latimo Wultanane. From Banjul they came. No. We went around with them to show them.
But how comes
National Assembly
most residents of Kombo may find in those projects?
Can I for residents of Kombo?
I said
because
most. That's
exactly.
The question is right. No. The question is right. The question is right. The question is right. Don't change the question is right. The question is right.
These people are representing UDP. They said they didn't say it.
Not only that.
So they know.
The question is right.
If we have several conversations, Imanta Sotokoi, Imanta Faraba, Imanta Kafuta.
Tell me that Kombo is the one. Listen. But sorry, Manke coming from Yanga Sound Nala and Radla.
So Nico
nothing is happening.
I'm not even talking about Honorable Ning Mr. Njaya come like because I'm a native of Kombo and I hail from Kombo Bondo, yes, right? Yes. I had several conversations with people around these issues because it's of course it's my interest because what I will do at the end of the day, right? Barry, upon having this conversation with people, most people what they come in for because everything is on the mainstream on social media. People are claiming they haven't seen a lot of funds, and some went on to accuse Abdu of securing certain funds in the name of a herbal medicine project and all that. We'll later come to that because you are so close to Abdu. Probably you can take us through those that project. But now I will allow you to actually continue on what you are just saying, and then later we can come on to that. And then Mr. Njaya will also
Job. Kumo siata. Yo kumo siata bari mbenga longo kumo siata daoda kense mwana kasia asobe mati alin kana nyo batan dia mola ndenga nyu mimbe foyeteng I have the proofs with me 2022 nyim fengol be nyim VDC kiamanol nim projeto kata minia coming school committee nim VDC kiamanol some of them nila alkalol le nata kana nyim fengol kama fang.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. Minu fanang kida ate fangole kida sponsor kaya for nyami because ye biri ya bulanu fenko kono how to call it development fund kono That means I be exhaust lale.
That wasn't for Killer. That was for the Kaira
The
FM.
Kaira FM, yes.
That's what
Sorry,
for
Kaira
That's
FM.
one- exactly.
That's
That's
You
what
understand?
That's not for
Kaira
Killer.
FM. You understand? But Kaira FM, we mean tole. Kombo
Kombo
is.
is.
So Kombo is the development for Nana. The Kaira FM fana ye niyo soto jere.
So more bela news.
Ha. So bari ngaje ko mo mimbe sulari wole siata. Mo mimbe sulari wole siata. Yeddo man dinkeje be fanja ko. Janni koy ba be dundila dula kile.
Okay.
You know.
Good. Say.
Minime fanje wo force air development fund kono. Olom pira word.
Okay.
A be tata ni word fulol to. Nara word kafuta word. Lamin jala word. An nyim fangol mini fana be tata je. Amal lamin dabo jeaju kum amal amal lamin kumpade.
Okay.
For 2022, I don't know of 2023, but for 2022, amal lamin kumpa.
Okay. Say.
You know.
We are running out of time. I just want us to clear this part.
But-
I will allow Mr. Njai to also set some lights on these issues because he was in the helm of affairs at the time. So, Mr. Njai, you can also comment.
abarka bage mina min fola ka min fo farba arab school la korketo atara abdu be UDP le de ndolna ma problem soto barinde ma kalamuta ndara yankuba dabo la kuru danda wala bajon koto moro ya folto ako abdu soye korket paquet lulu ani cement bodo tan lulu ako wala samana
paquet lulu.
paquet lulu ani cement bodo tan lulu
All right.
Paket lulu.
korket paquet lulu ani cement bodo tan lulu ako abdu soye wala samana ndema kalamuta de
Yeah.
moro ya fo kabira ya fo nimbale nyoga ya kono jibe ndo bale yo kalamuta le ba ako nyamma kalamuta ko faru wadi ya kalamuta ba ako maka mfana kay mfana ma kalamuta mba mo yolla
Okay.
korket paquet lulu cement bodo tan lulu e ka wala samba farba ba jonkoto mo kalamuta moro la fo de amanke de nyala
All right.
ya na sanne ba mar ñol be abdou difen kan 15 ngadon abdou man ko di soto
Say, you being that guy.
That value is 28,000. Do you know that? That value is 28,000.
wasi fa
And
letter en
we are
constitution
already talking about now 1.1 million.
wasi fa letter en satel beto
Say, listen. You as somebody, me and Kafa, at the time, you have voice, you have authority at the time, right? Do you engage Abdul into certain projects, me and Kafa, actually, after will implement? Or like, you feel like he's not following the right direction, or he's not in line with the principles of the United Democratic Party at the time?
ntama engage fena dun tata engage la bar kabrin tol kay ko committee form akani tol ta committee form lan tol da mama ganyandi sa ntama mba engage la nyaade nka tay ga mun dara ba jongo don ko le ngawul moy ko ker paquet lu ni semaine bodo tan lu la samana
So that committee,
ya na san
so in that committee, I'll left on pour UDP the Maya.
hani
Now-
ndol ma fo
now,
de
this is the point to be
so
clear.
ndol ma fo de ko committee est set ndol ma fo UDP da ma de
Entire
ndol la nge ganyandi committee est set par nga fo e janne ko
Committee
council
est set.
en so de manilo
Committee
council mu MPP leti council mi bentala kafuta ward MPP lo
Okay.
bar kabra ba committee set la ay ndol be kolle
Wow.
ndol mo mol la mi dundi committee kono binda ba tulo benale
Okay.
asaka benna kuma moy la de fo do de ka committee ka koma ka fay ko ite ngum UDP committee leti ako ndala nyimu kafuta ward la committee leti
Okay.
amanga MPP committee de amanga UDP
So,
committee
come to that selection criteria.
Okay, you can actually
Fast-track it?
fast track it and
All
then we
right,
move because time
When
almost.
kabrin na simding kai ko nga committee dada. Nga suggest le ko nimba committee dada there are already existing ward development committee. And then this ward development
constituency development committee
No, I mean, how to call
Good
ward
point.
development committee. How ward ka function development committee.
Ka
So,
function
and ward ding wal kabo muntu kabo VDC le kono. Nkwe ko nga constituency ward development committee ta ngol tap nga how to call constituency development committee da dano. Ninga constituency development fund committee da dano ibajele le ko hankabi satel minul bije i botana wodol bimbe certain member wodol to ila VDC minube ward development committee kono they will become at least 2 or 3 members will become a member in the Constituency Development Committee.
All
the words will be able, you will hear them.
Yes.
You understand? Ibayel need development of a prioritize la. Ibayel we are talking about 300,000, which is small at that time. Which is small. Ngwe Ibayel sign ninga tilling la killing na word killing na. Ninga ke water. 300 do ata nyanya mo ba lon ko fenna ketaja.
Yes.
You understand? Nka ko jandi ba for sanji lulo ba banna. Mbe how many project la taman leno. Ngake first year 2022, second year 2023, third year adjust to 500,000. Is the value increasing or decreasing? And now these people are talking about only $28,000 out of 1.1 million.
That's what.
Ninga constituency development committee that I know. You did bataraje bang for Kombo is bataraje.
Kombo is bataraje right.
Yeah, family. The same scenario or the same view akonga kidata. Now Kida is Kida not an independent body?
Of course,
is Kida not Kombo is? Kida is representing Kombo is, and all villages in Kombo is are included in Kida.
Okay.
So if I only work at Mansoniano, but Abdul simply want to work alone. Abdul don't want to work with anybody. Don't want to work with Kida. Don't want to work with anybody. He want to be at the apex of things. Okay. That's why he's missing things. Wow. That's why he's missing things. Ni koko moli etamendele. Mol minuli etamani ibmanye neji bela ko imu mo kotenet. Nyante sinne ye daima be de ma nyami yamaro.
That's right.
Imanye na buso sikala keli pade. Ibe yamara ninga ketending. Iba success le soro. The success you have there is Abdul's success. Abdul's success as a National Assembly member is Kombo is success.
Okay, good. Now one more question to you.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's just fast track this one. Now, what I want to ask is, since you defected to NPP, do you think it will affect the growth of UDP or their dominance in Kombo East? Ilaka for UDP ma, NPP ma.
NPP ma.
Ijiketa kabe UDP affect la Kombo East leba.
Bakefam.
Nyadi.
Bakefam because of my role. Na role member play kan UDP and in na mola connection no yakalamda obe UDP be bala Kombo isla because I know what I'm telling you mema setela danela for ala embeso semayala you understand because I know the party and I know the constituency invested in Dame.
Okay,
I understand.
Good. So,
yes.
Because I asked that question earlier on, but you did not actually specifically define or said as to why you leave the party. You were hanging around, probably, maybe it's just they are trying to undermine Abu. But we just want specific reasons as to why you leave. I mean, UDP and join NP because it has become a norm in our Gambian politics to just wake up overnight and defect to another political party. And this is a message that the young people of this country aren't taking lightly because there is no consistency within our political elites or leaders because these are people that we look up to. So let's say move to another party, which is very fine, it's their constitutional right. But at some point it questions probably their moral integrity or whatever. What is your reaction to that? Join NPP.
No, ante memon daliloti. First of all, wala andron ko ngaje ko executive to do ko no number 1. Because Kombo is ngamuna nganeje wala development not.
Okay.
No wala ngane Kombo.
So executive ma lafi wala.
O development ngaje ko executive ma lafi wala.
Wow.
Very good.
That would be strange.
Ha. E ma lafi development wala. Because what UDP kono kabirim bije. Kabirim 1996 mbe UDP. Honorable so alana kana ka UDP candidate oti. Kombo East. A connection o mensoto. Wo connection o mensabu Kombo East la. Ntenga alon.
Okay.
Because ngaje ko.
But Honorable Damal 2070 could not win.
No.
Where was the connection?
Ngane 2017. One is signing a man killing. I'm not talking about 2017. Woman can tell a problem. No problem moment. Well, recently, you understand?
Okay.
Huh? Majiko, Gambia is moving. You understand? And Honorable Show, a connection also with President Barrow. You understand? Puluka Joko, ala constituency fe develop la no nyaadi and what development no nyaaya jela abe keren.
Okay.
You understand?
All right. Now,
Huh?
okay, yeah.
So nyaaya je banko kam fana President Barrow abe men ke kanyem banko kam.
Those are the reasons why you joined him.
You understand? So wala na kabir resigned from the party. Ngaje ko ndem politician not. What signed nyanta men kala wala nyindi ko. Nyaaya menja e nyaafal. So let me go and join with NPP.
Abdoulaye Sambaje, Fatal Tari.
Abdou Manta Sambaje, mfongole mfan Sambaje.
Really?
Ha.
Okay.
Abdou Manta Sambaje.
Now-
Mfongole mfan Sambaje.
Now, that's
Ah.
cool. Over
Yes.
to you. Over to you, Mr. Jalo. The question is, how could you analyze the political, environment of the Gambia right now? Gambia la political yenyadira. And then from there, I will of course engage you with the issues of illegal migration. Recently in Kajala, what do you think the government need to do and then to actually curb those menaces? But you can comment. You are training because time on in Bantal almost.
Gambia la political statement bro. New fahamu nyini kabadi. Because nte bisa foye bi mambula political. Dinde wala mundi bar bi mambula political.
Okay.
Bura kumbus nyol jun kontenyo. Kata pa Khalifa Sano nyol.
No, sometime.
Bo le kotonu. Kata Keba Touré nyol. Ka fo ya jame na dendi ko bondi. Yellow. Nte I was among them as the youngest. Kala Kurobe jainde nyimbankoka. I was the youngest among them.
Okay.
Ni sulata fenne kantere borindina. From that time up to 2008, 2011, but APRC not a UDP. Baringa mimfanam foyete. Kombo is small yet London. Political kono. Hanin koma ya foyeje ba fola wolo mala we.
Yes, sir. What I'm asking is,
So but mimmu Gambia no la problem.
yes, can you please?
Alanga kutu nyoe.
Okay.
Banko mbe mu ngani akilingolti andu mbe ka nyini ngani akilingole kam. Ndenga mira wala mnyinti ko alanga politiko ke kula kuwa mi ya lonko abe kene ma ese kumano ama mo akiusi mo kajafi. Because right now ni tata jide Ghana la political lebe kere. Every TV station in Ghana iga political taraje mbe biti lo mento. Bari mantra nyo kajafi kam. Mansala lapsisi ka hullefo. Andi ka proofs le landi. Ite min kana fana ni na te bin haibe min kele ka wala fana fo molye.
Okay.
Because wala nyanda mol limani yandila. Wala nande fe wato dobi je nka fo nimbe sirin plaldo. Nkonde man politician je Gambia.
So how do you consider them?
Yankaje ko mo be bele jiba dale fe because it only can find the new camp. Politician only can mol find the new camp.
Including you are a politician.
Yeah. Yeah, including me. Because imana kuma ka mo yenka min foy.
I understand.
Nyo kaja for the siata na political kono Gambia dina ka mol convince yene kam.
Okay.
Ha. UDP betene. UDP betene. Baro betene. Halifa Saleh betene. Those are not the country manke bankoti. Banko nyine warateti.
Ideas and programs.
Yeah, understand. Banko nyine warateti. Inina agenda min nata. Let's talk about those agendas. Na lapsis min yo agenda kono nganyo kunindi wola. Yeah, understand. Cairo min be agenda kono nganyo kunindi wola. Janni mbe nyo attack la personally kakuma fo nyoma. Ndanga amira ko Gambia la politiko wo drone sa falin no nganyo tol bondije. Na nyol agendal ma na patil ma boye fisa kaje ko bay kunumba amare kula lamin jay ka lamin jay ni mbajinka mata nyola kunu wolunte because banko warta lamin jay tile banko warta tile banko warta bajinka tile you know ndolem banko nyinno
talk about policies and programs. Okay, thank you very much. And over to you, honorable. If you are a youth, and of course, can be able, how do you currently see our youth? I mean, taking this perilous bag way is something me and Kafoko is crazy. I mean, about funding kelon sinning some alpha de banko and then funding kel be tunenda drong or rakamutale banko mang future. And what do you think the Gambian government should do to actually, curb this issue of illegal migration? And then, can you take us to that?
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, Job. Job, Gambia Masakunda ke hakil bulande ise min keno ka banko dingol mako isa surtout ma funding ke la karola aba kono banko nyaton ko fam follow la nyanta focus la anyanda focus la nyadile he is too much distracted a distracted nyadile because a fam play too much in political arena rather than listening to oppositions what they will say and improve on that. Bankola what? Oppositions, I look them or view them as your development partners.
Because they
yeah, family. You told me that lapses during the GBK. Nearly lapses madro will not get improvement. So if I go ni banko nyaton ko focus to wala dorong ala achievement okasiale. But ni man focus o kay distractor in another way dorong ila banko dingol le kabata. And wala jita funding kilka. Ya tinna dokul man soto no funding keliye. Funding ke mi an ko abali ku yata sanjo ba sanji tanin sei. Ay hamo soto afate ya jato fa abe hamela nyina le ko ni ngal la bin wulta sama nyanta depense dalsi lulo ado ata nyaaw nyanda di lamba mala nga fay ko ala fay fanka. Bani funding ke mi man dalsi lulo soto no. Bitilo depense ba dalsi keme lulle. Bitilo depense akennema abdasi keme lulle. Ni mi mandas keme lulo bondi no elef dimba yaliye woto isa wole tije bara a jareta le and wole mu dépense woto wala min si yata das keme lulo mi das keme bondi wo koriyo lo woto funding kel nyante la wulula mako le nyante mako le no nyaadi le ifana nyante mu dollar soto banko mansa kunda bi ka funding ke be employee no. But if you take responsibility to say that ko mbe funding kel ni sid la kemelong mbe sidla tan woro wala sidla talulo mba make sure le fenso no
create job opportunities.
If you create that all job opportunity ite ajibe what sidla talulo ite minta sidla talulo min tutaje the other parastatals will absorb them.
Yes.
The other NGOs will absorb them. The crime rate will reduce. The talk of bargaining will be a thing of a past. But ninyi mankeno ni masakunda mala lonkauta amala responsibility ta kon ala banko dingol le nyanto munyina ta te low water atela concentration is deviated and only to play vigorous role in political arena he will be definitely distracted and the whole of government will be distracted itaba mina dealer no funding kella they will all plow the bagwe ni be bagweta ni kulungo mu keme fulaleti ni wo kulungo be talungo mo keme fulo ni minsi obando be lotula woto mo fulala mo sabalo ba kanala je wollam si mayante. Just of recently, ngaje kulungo mimboita. Wama hankaroti man.
Yeah. Sure.
Banko dingol le mantara jiba. Ni aji be funding kel le biye funding kel ni musol le biye. Ini dingol le biye. Mine gide ibe bita greener pasture. Ibe bita fenda nyine ka kaje ko nimdunta Italy lomba wala banku doto lomba. Mbe yiro kemo min soto ninga kinang. Wamu mba mainda wuli jamalete. Then iba hamela ka finti.
Right.
And you will make sure that to stop them, you cannot stop them. The only way to stop them, give them the opportunity to work. Give them ways to improve their life. Make sure that you encourage them to take part in entrepreneurship. Ni usually entrepreneurship tano, ihanyitala, usual fundamental can your employee no.
Yeah, business is good.
Yeah, family. But ni usual man in your usual employee no. Mina bakela, kaduma sakunda ways other fit. Manzakunda mandra fenneke can concentrating on youth is definitely affecting the whole country. So I believe the head of the state, Mr. President Adam Barrow, will take note of that. Kajeko molminta da baga atase mako no nyadi. Yeah, we are family.
Yeah.
And ni na da political like Karima Keku ajareta political kana life for.
Yes, that's right.
Kari fele de nyina babula make ku nyanta folo nyoye wala ka tinna moka hame ka doko ki bar kari make ku ya fa idron do e kam fa muna ne ba fala kari make ku an ite min ka fa ko muna ne ba fala kari make ku telephone fa affecta
Yeah.
And this is what is definitely retarding the progress of this country. What nyanta make sure lale banko mansakunda ning all authorities ya jiko stakeholders they all participate.
Okay.
Iba banko di mal no nyadi. Dosa nyini nkaro ke because my political kon dosa nyini nkaro ke kari mi mfanka diam tate minek.
Yes.
Ate minek. I took responsibility of employing my fellow youths. I'm an entrepreneur.
Wow. That's nice.
I'm an entrepreneur. I took responsibility to encourage them to take part in entrepreneurship businesses, to take part in constructions, to take part in other ventures that can definitely move them and then to take their own stand. Ni more lot afaye. Yala baduo sonyandino. Ale a sonyandaye. What do no but a mansakan?
Definitely.
What a minula do no be mansaka mansafane wotaba. Do fane ata. You see whether we will not move.
Develop.
We will definitely move.
You're right. Thank you so much. And now to Mr. Njai. Na ñinin karo be keletel na ñinin kar la bon be kala monti wala mo since long you are the UDP Kafuta Ward chair, and recently ngaje ko defection jamal lekata. What are your plan? Your plan jamal lalande kan duma kaje ko to actually re-energize the party's dominance back again in Kombo East. Even recently we cannot actually determine, but then before UDP has been dominant in Kombo East, but at least falende dan ketale dol but UDP Kafuta NPP may no. So even mun ferel lande kan kaje ko you maintain your dominance within that district.
Ferol belande kan hadi bin to lesiata je. Hani bi.
Okay.
UDP lesiata je. Ni tara statistics la. Abdou Cabral ota independent 1000 na soto.
1,200.
Ndolla election. Kabring kontala kate fayo. Konta 5,000 plus le soto.
Wow.
Nata Abdou Fanana. Ala 1,200 plus o lata $5,000 or 6,000 plus soto.
6,135.
So where I itandile ko momam bonang pati do to mi carte fayo Abdou. Ndolla 5,000 votes ngolo soto Kombo East. Abdou 1,000 plus o lata ka keta 6,000 plus. Ayolo soto. So ni ko mol la mo rembe pare kam mina bina fona folen ngalon time o bandal ni ko mol bota pati do le carte fay malo mol bota dame ndo ngalon gani bi ndo la nga Kombo East dominate adun to la kasula min boyta Abdou le bo hindi.
Wow.
Atale lo bo hindi de Abdou dala fo nyako atale jidi sila candidate lo ne mimbe jiboro.
Okay.
Yalla wayni onna mayne la min di bay noto coalition candidate ka telephone sponsor Abdou le nyum fonya de.
Okay.
Mali du ngada ko non adum bala nin dol tara daawda nin boda jamuru njala ko kana karta fa balay ndolo be kalam dal really billahi wallahi tallahi abdul ndol candidat dol be boy la min di banin pira ma fasanu abe boyla pira na fasanu couleur independent ke notre coalition candidate ay wala londi couleur nga fa la fanya de amanka ko nga ko la kande akate wala londi le pour que ñu ma koy.
Wow. Okay,
ndolbe pare ndolbe sando an sayni
ndolbe
kurabo
ndolbe sando an sayni olam toñati
altala bo holo laba
mi yalan ka fa of course fonga diam drong kurabo ko labawo election of la man jam fa hal jiberal tendu keje drong for of course watching this program aning na lu taw mi yalan ka fa ko fana ko la time o jani kana nan kanying program ni grace mi mo bankola koti kana nan argument ka bo talang worla kata fo talang aworwala bar bi time mo nying ay molta bakele no because kacha be interesting bakele so abe diaranda menta kuntum la even though among molsi because I know all of them have a lot of things to ponder, but then due to time issues and of course be kata for lajang barka fedron ya barka bage for of course honoring our invitation atul fan be jibero la ka fale ko dron ala barka bage for your patience and of course enjoying this program arjumo ko take next Friday fana be guest interesting bar samala la inshallah it's going to be very interesting. But we all know election cycle is just fast approaching and we have a lot of pressing issues to actually talk about in the country because Gambia mumbel that more Gambia Sambanola, so politics will actually divide us. As you can see, they were smiling at each other, so this tells you how good these people are. But then politics is good to have different opinions, but that shouldn't actually get to the extreme, but also to make a clarion call on those that have been trusted or given authority to actually represent their people. They need to be honest to their people. They need to actually be ready to be accountable, to be transparent at some point, to actually have communication or dialogue with their people, their representatives, the people, their constituents. Because without them, they wouldn't actually be in the National Assembly. And this message goes out to every National Assembly member, any state minister. This is not about parliamentarians, or it's about even the president. It's everybody. If as much as you have been given a position, you need to actually respect the people that actually put you there, to make sure that to fulfill the promises you've made during your campaign because new one thing sinin sama more be voltara ye George, and then thank God now social media is one of the greatest vast ever, ni nyim for jam business sama ikata so I think we need to be mindful of the promises we made, and also nga Bankola and nyartaja wala kumar than individual nyartaja. At the end of the day Gambia mbele dentala ka fale dron alna badi malo mot Lamin Job, of course na co-host ning mingata Lamin City biya tamang kafuna nak, but then probably subsequent programs you will actually be joining us. Thank you so much, and then if you can have any last words to say and you can ponder and then we close it at that. I just
wala ndebe men wala ntolbe mu badin kilinati politiko kana kuyandi ndol be wulutale ndol men bebe sirinja be wulutale be mu badin kilinata dum be mu friends lati yana san hana abdu men kala kuma fo jam be mu kilinati so nga kada do politiko kana walindi abdu fanan ka bo parti kata parti ya manka problem di bar mbol ma min kala kana fayma wala kay ndiamo be sambana ay focus do rata MPP la dogo ke ro simple phone na man diam mota diam la agency wala muna kumote semen fono ala barka ba.
Over to you, Honorable Caesar. Thank you.
Yeah, barka bake kachanyin kumayata bake banku doku wolong nga kachamin kijang kanda man hakilu blandila and ka abdu fana fang hakilu blandila kaje ko just concentrate ka bokata pati doto anyantal ni talafala but that doesn't mean ko manke ya fuko aketale ya family and fanam Kombo is dingol fanam be dani la kaji ko Kombo is la yurwa ku mo minti mbenga loji pour kanyo kajafi dalila ta minna nyin kamala ka dole ya fuko nyina nyanda kela andung yurwalo pour fananga jamfa wala nga nyuma koy Kombo si etanu no nyaato mbende nyol be konto na mianga ko ni wala be benta janka chala chairman bajinga ani mbaw marjaba ba fule ko ye minke kumayatale banku di yalo mbebe to la fana ke jay ani na keba Lamin jay ala barka bake
thank you
barka bake honorable Cissé ani fon ko to ma Lamin jay ana baw marjaba ñi sewo wata bake pour ka je ko Kombo stingol damma ka sijam pour ka Gambia Bankola wota ka kacha ni muku kumare mbale ñi ne be Kombo is fana because Kombo is ñi ne tara kabirina sefola na councilors of elders and na alkal kafol be même mobilize kan Kombo is wala mdron pour ka je ko mo bese ke no kilotu no ñame anum politiko kana walindi so na bo nyama dron c'est dia mo danjanga mo be tento mo be jay anin na nyolu be nge be konton so okay my ko dira mo jaban
and of course Mr. Jaba you can also say your last words
ala baraka bake nin alhamdulillah rabbil alamin ka jalo mi yalo kumaya ta jartande malti because banku doko atemu nyinneti false kal kajale kana miran kilin ruling party ya opposition ya amambaye bari comme mbenda sela minga wala nyinti do nga nyomu tanga ba kilim fa kilim ndol men be mbo ko na jambi nyim mo fulo mu UDP te nyim mo fulo mu MPPTB bari nene man sila nyola bebe ni UDP le fombo ta UDP nene man sila nyola anduna hajol be nyoko non hanibi so mo mo rendi ya lon ko be bandale be nyinjibe kan muta ko mbe mu bakilin fakilin ne Gambia la kuliyatan tol momo kiliwo kilinti andun tol be bitala la nganyim banko tija oto alna ke bakilin fakilin wati politiko katala kana na nada na sai ya nin tata na politique campagne la nem murunda nan so kono dobe ten man kan fay nyoma ngan sai ya dron banko e dia ngata ala baraka bake
okay.
ala baraka
wala mtonyati ala baraka bake for community appreciate of course Musa baraka bake the technical guy and of course na camera person no nyeng Lamin he is 2 in 1 though he's a full package anyways thank you so much until I come your way next Friday inshallah rabbi bye bye